player. So, you know, 10 grand difference between fourth and second. But you know what? Why not just have a bender and a late night?
Well, it's true, but he did get a good result there, obviously, winning that previous tournament. Now moving straight into this one, trying to continue the hype, get these wins under his belt. But will he be able to get this victory against exceL, or can exceL do it for the UK?
Guess we're about to find out. It's going to be the CT side for exceL off of the back of the knife round. Jacob there with the smoke and a fuse gear. Forces a counter run out for the CT side, and for Epsilon, the nades are bought by Maeve, and already Windansky close towards round.
Windansky finds the opening frag though, Snons. He takes down Maeve. That's an early kill, going to be going straight into the basket for exceL.
1:30 on the clock here. Bomb outside team main. 4 versus 4. Man advantage run out for exceL. They're going to be leaving Windansky and Lazar towards their B bomb site. Connor, the time if it's unfavorable, pretty big could get the drop on him.
Booster. The timing here is key as well as he slowly tiptoes up, gets in position, spots out smooya, but he struggles a bit. smooya takes him down as well with that finesse on display as he bounds off ladder.
4 versus 4 on Lazar as well. Spots the player towards Sandwich, but a smooya again gets the man advantage now for Epsilon.
smooya seeming like to be the one they actually need to put down as he's causing all of the damage right now. Barbar as well comes in with a headshot towards Lazar. Connor a little bit panicked because this had to back off. It's Windansky and Connor to try and find these frags, but Cosmine gets the connector frag. They now have complete map control. They can commit to this A plant and take the round a bit slower.
67 points of health there for Connor. One shot from the Glock at that point was enough to take him down. It's going to be the pistol one there for Epsilon. This is a big issue now here for exceL. Not winning that pistol means if they want to bring out the 2-op setup, unless they both eco here, Connor and Lazar, it's going to be hard for them to get a good enough economy to be able to afford the expensive orbs. But nevertheless, it's going to be the 1-0 advantage now for Epsilon after picking up that pistol. The difference maker there being smooya towards Sandwich, equaling out the numbers to a 4v4 and granting Epsilon the advantage there. Anyway, though, 3 AKs, Galil and an SMG versus the full eco right now coming from exceL.
This is obviously very standardized by there from Epsilon as well. They're not risking too much on going for the SMGs to build up cash. They're actually playing this very seriously. They want to go for the rifle investment so they can have the range capability and actually just win this one with ease.
Yep. Connor, last alive. Obviously, 5 players staying alive as well for Epsilon going into round number 3, unless Connor can try and catch Maeve off guard, and actually reloading his UMP, there's a chance.
He's going to be overextending though and push him around. Connor can just hold the angle. If they do hunt into the late round, he can try and find himself an exit frag. If he scavenges an AK and actually does put a dent in their economy a little bit, it would have been nice, but he does fall. Maeve kills him, and that's onto the 1 SMG as well, so nicely played there by Epsilon.
exceL going for the double eco there. No one from that CT side investing in Kevlar, which means actually going to the first buy and their money won't be so bad. I guess we're going to see if they want to bring out the 2-op setup. You can see right now, actually, Lazar and Connor both have over $3,000, so it's looking obvious right now that one of those players is going to be hunkered down and entrenched towards the alley position, and the other one should be the float AWPer, the player that's towards connector, towards B, and towards everywhere across the map, essentially. Anyway, they're into round number 2. Epsilon have good money after having 5 alive to the last one, but smooya gets down, didn't quite load.
Jacob Boaster are low. smooya comes out with the opening frag though, and Barbar as well going to capitalize now as they just want to grab this easy 3-0 off the back of the pistol and then get the real game started as Boaster trying to find something. They do backstab through Ivy and get a clean sweep there, all 5 staying alive.
So what's the money going to be looking like going into the first buy round even? Obviously, if for exceL, so 6,000 across the board right now for the T economy. exceL are going to have to chain together 2 rounds if they want to force the ecos and the quasi-bars from Epsilon, where you get your 3 rounds essentially. But there you have it. Lazar and Connor both wielding the AWPs, but they don't have any utility onto them. It's only going to be 2 smoke grenades for the CT side as well, so I wonder if that would be a factor. smooya now peeking out towards T middle. Doesn't see anyone just yet though. No one from the CT side crossing towards Pop Dog.
The early hunt is going to be coming in towards the B-bomb site. There's actually a close range angle in play by Jacob there. Lucky to get away with his life as he spots them out, gets the info, and then just drops back. smooya going to be the lurk towards A, it seems, as the bomb actually rotates back through Pop.
Flashbang comes in, pushed in now towards Defo, catches Lazar off guard. It's a good trade there from Windansky. It's going to be the 4 versus 4 now, 1 minute 25 left on the clock, and actually you can see the bomb going up the ladder towards that B site, and Barbar going to be giving Epsilon the man advantage.
Timing just unfavorably working for exceL here. Barbar a little bit trapped, but he's going to use this movement to get on out of there and hightail away. They do actually want to backtrack and go for this commit to A late. Connor is still on the scene, but he needs to start doing some damage, packing some punches with that AWP. Boaster unfortunately falls to Freddy B there as well as he lands a beautiful little one-tap with that AK-47.
2 versus 4 now. No kits right now for the CT side, so as the bomb is planted, it's looking even more unlikely. At this point, you really have to save, and I know that saving's a staple of the exceL CT side, but can they pull it off?
Connor trying to stay alive. They do hunt towards him, takes down Barbar with his knife out as he was just tiptoeing up. He will get away. They could actually recover that secondary AWP as well on the side of Epsilon if they spot it out, as it was dropped towards the A site. They should know of its location.
It was green trend, I believe, but seems like they're not interested. They're more interested in trying to take away the AWP from Connor instead of actually trying to save it for Smooth himself. So, Cosmin lost a live Connor as well, but it's going to go 4-0 now. Pause coming out. I believe it's probably going to be a pause from exceL, so Ross can have an input there. Coach can try and see if he can recalibrate their CT sites.
Yeah, give him that input. Obviously, bounce a few ideas around, just try and reset the guys. Obviously, you lose that opening pistol. You expect to lose the returning 3 rounds. Epsilon get themselves into a good position with their footing. That opening buy round, though, is just unfortunate. We see the huge investment into the double AWP setup, but Lazar was just caught off guard. He was sidetracked because the aggressive face from Smear weren't ready for that contact play.
Yeah, they had no idea that Smear could be out towards Sandwich. Obviously, catching him off guard there, they found the first kill. When that's got a good trade, but as soon as those extra kills came towards the B side and towards Pop Dog, it looked ever more so unlikely. So yeah, it will be the exceL technical timeout, and it's precedented, I guess. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be in that 5-0, 6-0 rot on your CT side. If you win the T-pistol, win the first bar, and you're really setting yourself up for the rest of the half.
Yeah, so obviously going to get that fixed and jump straight back in. And that's the thing with that. They have to just try and get the momentum going early. They are a team that if they do take too much of a hit, it can falter them. They can start to stagger and not actually get themselves back in their stride. But we've seen in the past, as soon as they actually do find the momentum, it can be consistent rounds.
Oh, actually, it's a technical timeout, not tactical. I didn't read that. I wonder what the issue is. Obviously, it's on Boaster's PC or monitor, and now he can hear us, so we shouldn't really be talking about the money or the current scenario or whatever we heard Epsilon talking about as well. We heard them talking about smokes, but I guess we can't give away which ones those were.
Probably not, mate, eh?
Yeah, probably not.
Defeat the object, really, wouldn't it, that?
What's the object? Is it tangible, though?
The object's the game, mate.
I know, I just hit you, sorry.
All right. I wasn't ready for that. What was that mean?
I'll try to catch you off guard, mate, see if you're light on your toes.
If I was light on my toes? What goes in a toaster?
Bread.
Nice. You're on the ball with that one. You're always ready.
Mate, cheers, mate. What's the other one?
What?
The wetter as it dries.
Oh, it's a towel.
There you go, mate. You're on the ball too.
Yeah, but everyone knows that. The towel one's easy.
Okay.
What is there more of the further you go? Oh, no, that's just footsteps.
Yeah.
But why would it not be?
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Looking good so far as we have progressed through these couple of rounds. That's the thing. Envious.
You can see we bring the life to the party, don't we?
Yeah, I know, mate.
Envious. That's
exceL
the
even.
exceL. Begin spinning. I'll give you that one. Yeah.
Double E. You've confused me with that. But that's the thing with exceL, right? They need to just get momentum. It's all just confidence-based with a lot of these players.
Yeah.
Because they know they have the skill. They just need to get themselves riled up, really just bring the hype, and start to get that flowing with them. They always have that grounding factor in Ross as well. So if they do start to get a little bit too shaky, a little bit too hyped, if they get the momentum behind him, he can sort of bring them back down to earth. It's just getting into that sort of mindset initially.
So I speak about it a fair bit. It's the fact that when you have the very high-octane players like Boaster, sometimes with Dansky as well, obviously you have the very high highs and the very low lows. So we see strings of rounds from exceL. Sometimes they're taking 6 in a row, 5 in a row, but they're actually losing the same as well. Sometimes they go in these 0-5 deficits, 0-4 deficits, because when you base your success off of the morale from Boaster, the chanting, the raving, and that's suddenly where the comms are so clear, you need to have consistency even when the morale isn't quite so high.
Yeah, it's true. You have to get yourself in those scenarios at first. But right now, we are just going to be getting these issues fixed out, and we'll be jumping straight back into the action. Do not go anywhere, as we'll be heading over to a short break. back, everyone, as the issue has been fixed. Oh.
Wait, oh, it's me. Yeah, that's why it's thrown me off.
Jack
Sorry,
talk.
Tom. But yeah, we are going to be jumping in with the action very shortly.
Maybe next time, mate. Anyway, I believe we're going straight back into this one after the pause has been concluded, mate.
Yeah, apparently so. It's all a bit of a mishmash, mate. It's all going wrong. Curveballs coming out of nowhere, but we should be jumping into the action quite shortly. It should be pretty good. exceL right now struggling to find their feet after the first couple of buy rounds, but obviously after the first buy round even. But hopefully they can get that momentum going up soon.
Yes, so the game has been on pause now. 4-0 in favor of Epsilon on the T-side train. They won the pistol, they won the first buy round, and it's going to be the eco around the offensive from Connor. Obviously, as the AWP and Kevlar. But apart from that, it's going to be no armor brought up for the remainder of the 4 CT-sided players. As we go into round number 5, it's looking likely here that Epsilon get to 5 on the board, and then we see the second buy round and see how the remainder of this half is dictated.
Yeah, right now seeming like they are just going to go for a fairly standard smoke take towards the A-bomb site, set themselves up and go for that execute into the late round. The smokes come across, complete divide across the site, and then push in when the time favors them.
So, flashes rain in. Connor's AWP has to go huge. It's the only real chance they have. Then again, as I said, though, both the finds one towards Pop Dog. It's the man advantage now for exceL.
Pretty nicely done as they have got that control, but the thing is they're stuck in there, Snods, as the nades start to roll in. They're trapped, but the frags are coming their way. They're going to actually pick up the eco, it seems, as they're doing work right now. Cosmine and Barbar, the last 2 remaining players for that T side. They're struggling to connect their shots. Connor takes down Cosmine. It's all on Barbar. This could very easily be exceL picking up a massive upset round if they don't let this one slip away, though. Barbar comes in with a double kill, but the nade blows him out of the server by JM, and they actually do pick it up. They can scavenge those weapons as well.
Crucial headshot there as well. The fact that he found the headshot, dinked Barbar down to 2 HP. Connor lined up with another player there from exceL. They had no Kevlar, so actually in that 1 versus 2, if he had more HP, he actually would have been favourable there. Nevertheless, though, 4-1's going to be the scoreline, so we're going to round number 6. The buy round now coming out from both sides. Double upset right now from Taluzza, and of course Connor. And then the AK saved by Boaster, TM4s as well. It seems like after that technical pause, Boaster is fired and ready. His sense has been fixed. Sounds working all good, and he is too.
That's the thing, they've already got them back into that favourable position with the double up setup, so they have the lifeline they needed. Let's just see if it'll actually pay off a bit different into this round. Jacob, quite unorthodox here, he actually plays on top of train.
Yep, obviously, fairly common position actually because you are at an off angle, and actually, Smooya gets spotted out there. Lazar does find the first into this round. Let's give the man advantage once again here for exceL. Bomb back towards team main. So Epsilon playing that slow default. They're holding for CT aggression, but they're also allowing and giving space for Smooya's AWP to find the central opening there. But actually, the 2 AWPs here from exceL catching Epsilon off guard.
You know what, actually, as well? Smooya, normally he is that AWPer that can find those consistent aggressive openers, but I actually think you've got to give it to exceL in some regard because Lazar seems like he's been able to consistently out-AWP him in a lot of scenarios. There is that potential. Connor right now as well, wielding the weapon with fantastic finesse as he roams around, gets the initial frags. It's only 3 players remaining on the side of Epsilon right now as they seem quite divided.
Man advantage though for exceL. Cosmine, Barbar, Maeve. Cosmine out towards ramp actually. Can he get the drop on him? Gets spotted out. Lazar's AWP there finds a second as well. He will eventually go down. 35 seconds left, the bomb. Where is he going to go? Going towards Ali. Barbar finds one there towards Sandwich. Still, though, they have the man-to deficit. They have to deliver. 25 seconds left. It has to be the A-bomb site.
Tries to push his way in and regroup up now with Maeve as they have site control. They just have to find these kills, essentially. 20 seconds remaining on the clock, Snods. The bomb has to go down relatively quickly. Barbar will scope out towards Connector. Just shuffling around, trying to defend his teammate here as he goes for the full commit on the plant. It is a 3-person retake. They have a ridiculous amount of utility as well. And Barbar actually could open himself up as Lazu comes in, gets the initial frag. It's all on Barbar in a 1v3 to actually get these kills and keep them alive. He will claim one, takes the head off of Lazu, tries to reposition as well as the push is coming in. A huge tag on Connor there. Does eliminate him. It's all up to JM, the in-game leader. But can he lead by example into this round and pick it up for exceL? Tries to tap the bomb, but is actually going to just hold on for a little bit, force the face to come through. Barbar spamming away with the AK-47, can't connect the shots. He has no kit. It's got to be a 10-second defuse. Molotov goes in, but Barbar just toying with him. He might have won this on time, and he has.
Pure class there from the Swedish IGL there. Epsilon going to go 5-1 as they reset the economy there onto exceL. 3 versus 1 there. They peak 1 by 1. They give away the first kill. Jacob then the 1 versus 1 had no kit. And Barbar didn't take the bait. Look how he played it once he was behind Electric as well. The taps onto the fuse came out. And he never overfaced. It's going to be 5-1 now. Look at the money right now for exceL on the CT side. They're going to be forcing it up though. MP9 bought, dropped over to Wendansky as Wendansky drops Jacob the AWP. Oh, does he? It's been swapped around. Should go to Lazar. And finally it does. Connor there, the scalp. I know Kevlar. It's going to be the 2 and 4s as well right now for exceL. If they lose this one, it should go 6-1 to Epsilon. And then again, exceL have no money. Could even go 7-1. So this round is all to play for. exceL on their CT side, they have to claim round number 2 here before it gets, well, the buffer for Epsilon on the T side just becomes too great.
It's true. It looked like they'd finally found a area to work with into that round as they did pick it up, but unfortunately not able to win it out on the clutch. Barber, another kill comes through as he takes down Windansky. An early pick towards the A site could be just what they need.
Man advantage for Epsilon here. Windansky with the MP9 will go down. Push coming in now from Jacob towards B ramp. Can he come in behind? Can he be the key to victory here for exceL? He has to make his move and his mark fast.
Yep. Timing is absolutely critical for him as Connor actually finds a scout headshot as well. Boaster takes down Freddy B. Luzza blows away Cosmine. Smoothie with the AWP is trying to find an aggressive angle, but Connor takes him down. His scout apparently just is an AWP in this round as he tears through everyone. Maeve hoping to reposition here as he knows he's in such a strange angle. Will fall to Connor. It's a free K with the scout.
You would hope, after winning that one, with the weaker buy as well, going into this 4 they have more confidence. A crucial kill there found by Connor the scout. He landed a headshot there. Wasn't shown on the feed, but actually he stunted the aggression there from Epsilon. But anyway, round number 8 is going to begin. It's going to be the weak buy now for Epsilon. They won a round. They got reset there. Barber on the 1 versus 3. Only one player staying alive for Epsilon the last round was why they now see upgraded pistols and Kevlar missing from 3 players.
It's a fast burst into this round, but are they ready for it? Lanza will get one, but it's already a trade as Connor has gone down. Jacob, he's the true defender of the B-bomb site here as he has to just wait for the push to come through. They have halted it so far, though. The early frag came out as Lanza traded back on towards Cosmine there, so right now they've had to slow it down quite a lot. Barber, once again rearmed with an AK. Could be a massive nuisance if he actually does backstab from Ivy.
It's really important that exceL have a clean round here. 4 alive right now, but they have to finish off of 4 as well. They need to be able to build up an economy, establish one of that. Post up, gets the drop on Barber. Gonna make the man advantage now.
It's a good frag as well. Unfortunately for Lazar here, a bit of a whiff comes through as he is struggling to find those kills. Jacob as well, a little bit of panic, but actually Freddy B kills himself due to the damage from Jacob before he hits the ground. To Gravity, the true MVP there. Windansky rotates over as well. On timing. Bomb has gone down. Smooya just to see that in his hands. He's going to cross first. May peeks out trying to find the frag. They seem a little bit panicked. Peek comes through. They are constantly getting tagged down. Boaster gets the headshot as well. It's a double kill for him so far. Smooya rearms himself with Maves, then 4 swings wide, but Boaster gets the hat trick.
5-3 now. exceL winning a crucial round there. They do give up the plant though. Smooya's movement, his dance moves being too obviously aggro for Luzza's up to connect the shot, but nevertheless we're going to round number 9 now. 2 round deficit for exceL on the CT side. Is there going to be another buy though from Epsilon? Do they have enough money to afford the extra buy going into this one, still contest this round? The rush towards B. They lost the first man, but Smooya's movement there was so good. Luzza unable to predict it. And there you have it. Because of the bomb plant, you're going to be seeing so much extra utility run out for Epsilon going into round number 9. It's going to be the 4 AKs, AWP onto Smooya. AWP, of course, onto Luzza, but only the single AWP set up right now for the CT side. No AWP onto Connor. How is that going to impact them as the smokes rain in now? The wall of smokes to try and allow the plant, but actually, Epsilon playing this one slow. They expect exceL to be wasting their utility versus this.
It's true, and they've actually got through quite a lot as well. Only 1 smoke rain. That's now gone as Windansky gets eliminated by Smooya there on the aggressive face. This is the most tame we've seen Smooya as well. Normally, he goes on the aggressive angle quite early on. Connor will get 1 frag, but it's traded back out. This is where Smooya starts to get into his element, roaming through and punishing them. It just leaves it on Jacob and Luzza, and a scenario they do not want to be in right now. Luzza could get this fractal, but actually misses it.
4 versus 2. No kids on the CT side. We're probably going to be seeing the exceL now save. Jacob gets spotted out there, but the headshot from Maves will eventually take him down. It's going to go 6-3. Luzza needs to try and save the swap, but look how many players are chasing him right now.
Everyone is on the hump. They know how important it is to force everything out of the hands of exceL, leave them broken and bloodied going into the following round. Luzza trying to stay alive, will get 1 kill. Can he save this weapon though? Above him is Cosmine, and Cosmine takes him down. They are just going to stick to the 1 AWP setup so far on Smooya though. No secondary AWP coming out for Barber.
6-3. As we see more of a better approach there from Epsilon. As they too take round number 9. As we go into round number 10 though. Let's see. 3 AKs so far. And I believe drop weapons on the floor there for Smooya and Barber, which is true. 4 AKs, AWP for them. And of course, right now for exceL. The buybacks, the force buys being won from Epsilon. The resets on cash right now for the CT side has really been devastating their money. And now it's shattered essentially 2 sets of armor onto Boaster and Wendanski. Jacob, Luzzer, and Con, of course, have no Kevlar, so one bullet from any of these AKs here will send their crosshairs soaring with aim punch.
It's true, they're not really equipped well to deal with this as the push is actually coming back through. You can see how close they're playing towards Ivy here. This is smart as well. Get Luzzer in the elevated angle. Unfortunately, though, Freddie B was watching it, and Freddie B knows to just spam away and try and connect that shot back on towards Connor. Connor left them 57 HP. Does reposition towards A2. Try and find that frag there. Meanwhile, actually, over at the barn, Boaster going to be waiting out in case anyone's coming towards. Drop down with Big Papa Pop in his hands. Tries to peek out, but unfortunately, whiffs it a little bit on the ladder there. Just holds. It's all on him to try and rain a little bit of help. Struggles, but eventually does connect the headshot. Takes down Cosmine.
Does indeed. $900 there for Boaster. Can he try and save the AK as well? Spam's coming in through the wood panels there. But a player, it's Barbar, right behind him. Actually could go for a knife here.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh no. He... 4-round deficit now for exceL on the CT side as Boaster gets spooked. Didn't hear a scream from him this time, did we?
It's a game of hide and seek, mate.
So, are they going to go for the double save? It seems likely. 4,000 only on 3 players there. Wendanski and Luzzer only got 2K in the bank, which means they're going to be potentially forfeiting another round here as they go for the eco. It's going to be the Kevlar once again onto Boaster. Obviously, finding the kill with the shotgun means he has enough to afford, and Smooth's up there will find the first. The only player with Kevlar goes down, and now it's upgraded pistols and the eco out from exceL.
Try and take this aggression through there. Actually might catch Freddie B off guard. They spot him out whilst he's looking now. Pop Dog eliminate him, grab the AK and swing wide. Luzzer connects the headshot. Luzzer, even though he is an AWPer, he's incredible with a rifle. So much aggression, so much display of confidence normally when he is wielding that AK, Snods.
1:20 left on the clock, and you can see if they can come in behind and catch Smooth off guard. There's a real chance that they can get the AWP and they can isolate the bomb. Don't go for the knife, please. Just kill him.
Oh, Connor, he's going to take him down. Nice trigger to us in though to actually get that frag. Eliminates him with the CZ, grabs the AWP. They're in a fantastic position now. It's a 3v2. They don't have armor, but they do have the firepower, and they've got the bomb. That's the most important factor.
But Epsilon have time and a minute of it. Maeve going to be going the long route around B upper to try come in from behind and flank the players. Kind of trying to hold the bomb. But right now you can see Luzzer towards Pop Dog. And of course, Wendanski and Connor, they have the bomb in their hands and their grasp. Cosmin as the Molotov could maybe flush out a player. But let's see if he actually utilizes his grenades and utility.
Luzzer peeks out, gives the information to his teammate. But they're actually all trying to peek together if they do want to go for this. Unfortunately for Luzzer, there's a backstab from Maeve. He wasn't ready for that. It now means it's back into a 2v2. A smoke comes out there from Cosmin. He has a molly, a HE, and a flashbang, but chooses to use none of it just yet. Flashbang goes out. Right now just trying to daze the opposition. Keep exceL hunkered down and confused, starved for information into the round as he gets himself close for the play.
Connor's off, has to go Qs. They line up though. You can see Wendanski, they can't believe the fact they lost that one. They have the bomb, the man advantage as well. But Luzzer peeking out there from Pop Dog. Gives it away. In the 2 versus 2, they know exactly where Connor and Wendanski were lurking. And without the armor, it's so hard as well. Nevertheless, though, round number 12 begins. Another buy here from exceL, of course. That was their eco. They should have won it. Peek coming out from Smooth again. Potentially flashbang. Does rain through from his teammate. But the peek doesn't quite get the first kill. Jumps up to a blue train. He's known for this play. He tries to spot out the heads, spot out the players, and then go from there.
Yeah, you've got the double upset once again back in play, though. Luzzer and Connor, they just have to actually be ready for the play this time around. Connor is going to be set up holding towards Ivy. It's a double push that's actually coming. You've got Cosmin and Maeve that are going to be working their way through there. And Smooth, of course, always trying to get the openers on an aggressive take towards mid. 2
towards Ali right now from Epsilon. 1 towards Pop Dog, 1 towards Team Main. I actually believe it's 2, so it's looking like they're eventually going to be ending towards the A-bomb side. Smooth is still towards blue train, trying to find the first frag, but Connor gets it for the CT side. exceL at the man advantage.
Oh, the pre-fire comes out from Maeve, but because of the blindness, he can't actually efficiently get this frags. They do have a manpower advantage. Freddie B charges in, though, and Maeve actually eventually will take down Connor. Barbar comes in with a headshot towards Wendanski, and Boaster also falls, but Luzzer could be their saving grace. He gets one. He stays alive for now. Just has to wait for Jacob to come over. Knows the location of Smooya. Peeks out to try and find the frag, but Smooya climbs up the ladder and tries to go for the cheeky little shot, but it doesn't land.
2 versus 3. Kit onto Luzzer. Do they go for this one? Yes, they should now. It's going to be the 2 versus 2. Smooth, they know he's towards Sandwich, but actually Smooth's rotating back through towards Blue Train, trying to catch him off guard with a different angle.
They have the utility though, Snods. You've got the kit, you have the smoke grenade, the flashbang and the Molotov. You have something to play with into this round as you get the smoke down. All Jacob's got to do is protect them. Unfortunately, they get a headshot towards Lazar early. Jacob will go down to Smooya, and they are able to pick that round up. It's so close, though. This is actually a good showing so far from exceL on their CT half. I mean, if you remove the pistol result right now, some of these ecos have been incredibly close. This is such a tight game.
It is indeed. Obviously, when exceL did play versus MVS Academy, they got 9 rounds on their T side. So, they need a 9-6 half here. They need to finish off the rest of this half with success, but look again, it's going to be the eco here. Their money's been shattered so many times. They've never been able to afford a good or strong buy, and there you have it. Into round number 13, they're going to be ecoing. And already it's looking good as Cosmin towards PopDog finds the first.
Gets that initial frag, takes down Windansky, and is just going to hold now. See if any more of a push comes through. Connor in the elevated angle goes down to Smooth, also wall bangs him. Both of them might trade it back on Barbar, but it's still just not enough. These little dents at the economy isn't really going to make a big enough impact against the side of Epsilon. exceL now, the highest amount of rounds they can get at the half is going to be 5, and they need to try and get that snot to give themselves actually a buffer to play with.
Round number 14 now. Penultimate round of the first half. Double AWPs again from exceL. They do get themselves the first kill many times, but eventually, somehow, some way, throughout the mid-round, Smooya, Freddy B, Cosmin, they find the entries. When the round does break down, smoke comes out towards Sandwich, though. They're trying to set a fake potentially towards the A side, force an over rotation, and then go back towards the B side. But actually, the assault comes through PopDog.
I'm going to try and take that fight through. Lazar actually gets the opening frag on Freddy B. That's quite a nice early kill. That could give them the advantage they need.
2 smokes being used towards outside. They've only got 2 left right now from Epsilon. If they went from an execution, they're going to be lacking a smoke here or there. Okay, so they had the man advantage, but Smooth randomly shooting through the smoke is going to find Windansky, and there you have it. 4 versus 4, 1 minute 50 on the clock. Bomb dropped outside team main, so they're still holding.
Barbar is playing for info right now as he'll be directing his team, trying to get them in the positions they need. They do still have a crazy amount of utility as well, Stunts. You've got the flashbangs, you've got the smokes and the mollies. Barbar seems like he's just going to walk out though. Lazar, he spots him, doesn't kill him, meaning that Boaster goes down as well. Lazar needed to land that shot. He will eventually redeem himself as he gets the double kill. Tries to find the triple as well as they are trickling out towards that site. They might try and backstab him here. He should be spotted out as he bounds away, actually survives right now. It's all up to Smooya and Maeve. This duo, they're struggling as Lazar is reigning supreme. It's a 4K so far for Lazar. Maybe he could get this round off the back of the ace. Connor will take down the final man. Smooya falls, and they get that 4th round.
4K there from Lazar, and the 1 kill, the final kill onto Smooya from Connor. Both AWPs picking up all the kills there across the board onto Epsilon. And you heard it there from Ross. He said, stay alive. It's so crucial right now that the money can stay afloat. But as I said, look at that kill there from Smooya. Then again, Lazar had a few nice flicks there, redeeming himself after missing the first one. Nevertheless, the final round begins. It's going to be the AWP here onto Lazar and Connor, carried forward from the last one. AWP again onto Smooya. Seen some aggressive plays from him so far. And actually, he's already down PopDog. Is he going to go for the fast peek?
Let's see Smooya, always the audacious man, always loves to get loud as he goes for these sort of plays. Well, shoot off a shot through the smoke this time, but no one actually does get connected.
Epsilon lining up the smokes towards outside. Do the wall of smokes block off connector. Sandwich and, of course, Quad get the bomb down and then try and play the afterplant with the AWP towards team main, the AWP towards electric. But get that bomb down and play out that scenario, because versus exceL, they're so used to saving, I guess. How much experience do they have in the retakes?
Yeah, that's true. What they bring to the table there. This Connor will actually find the initial kill though. Take down Freddy B. Puts him in a good scenario. He is one of those massive impact frags on the side of Epsilon, so removing him from the scenario early on could aid them. Boaster as well. A nice tag as he knocks Maeve down to 16 HP. Lazar will eventually finish him as well. Connor chimes in. The AWPs are that left hook, right hook combo that are just knocking out everyone on the side of Epsilon right now as the peek comes through from Smooya, but Connor was ready for it. Barbar might get one, but can he get any more? Boaster holds the angle, he swings wide. Barbar with a double kill somehow! He takes them both down, this is lunacy!
Okay, 30 seconds left. Does he have time to run back through Whitehorse towards the B-bomb site? It's looking like he's going to be taking his chances. Jacob, though, stays hunkered down towards that B default. 25 seconds left. He's got his Nikes on, he's running back towards B. Problem is, though, Jacob's going to hear him. But let's see. It's all down to what Jacob can do.
He has to be fast as well, so we can't try and take this slow approach into the round, but Jacob, is he ready for it? He's going to leap down with the bomb out. He doesn't clear it. Jacob has all the time in the world to just go for the shot. He should find the frag. Jacob connects the headshot. And Barbar, he might have had a crazy couple of shots there, but he couldn't close out the round, and they are going to be able to get themselves that 5th round in the board. But is it enough, Snods?
The issue here is, what if they won that 3 versus 2, sorry, where they had the bomb, and Laz was towards Popdog, and of course Connor Wodanski towards Team Main. Could this have been an 8-7 half? Could this have been a 9-6 half? But look at that, 2 bullets, 2 headshots if they line up there. But we do go into the second half now. This pistol here is crucial for exceL if they lose it. And Epsilon take it, it's going to go 10-6.
Yeah. I mean, exceL, they've always looked
wait,
good.
no, this is a 10-5 half, isn't it?
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking, what if they got 9-6?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually, it was a 10-5 half. So Epsilon, if they win the pistol here, they could easily make this 13-5 off of the back of winning versus the consecutive rounds, the ecos, the force buys. And if it gets to a 13-5 half, it's looking extremely unlikely.
That's the thing. But on these opening pistol rounds, if they can come in strong, be able to get that opener on the board, there's so much potential for them. Their T-sides are normally where they really start to get going as well. They've got the hype behind them. They've got the support. Can they do it?
So, second pistol here, Jake going to be buying the utility smoke and Molotov as well. It's going to be the play towards the B-bomb site. Use the Molotov, ricochet off a door and deny the defuse, but of course the bomb has to go down.
For Barbar though as well, he's been looking good so far. He does get the opening headshot, but struggles to find any more. He will go down. Connor will be the one to set him up on a date with the coroner right now, as Maeve just waits as well for the onslaught to come his way. He is tapping Snods, but he's forced to reposition, but there's so much support there. Look at the setup towards the site. Smooya takes down Connor. Maeve as well finally comes into effect as Windansky falls. Poster goes down. It's all on Jacob. They might have got the bomb plant, but they've surely lost the round.
Jacob down there 1 versus 4. He's not going to use his Molotov just yet. The defuse will come in. Both pistols won by Epsilon, but I don't understand. Okay, you go 1 for 1 towards the B-bomb site, and then you have 2 players stay towards ramp. They don't push forward. They don't challenge backlines. They allow Connor to die towards heaven, and they also give up the bomb as well. I believe it was Windansky that planted, and he's left alone towards the site, and he has no support. As he's planted the bomb, Smooya and Maeve are able just to push in onto the planter. Poor after plants again from exceL on the T side. We saw it sometimes, well, in the regulation season. But nevertheless, this is the playoffs, and can they deliver? Already losing 2 pistols, it's looking unlikely.
Barbar peeks out as well. He's going to be able to find 1 kill. He will eventually trade it back as Windansky connects the shot, but there's a man in the rear, and it's Freddie B doing damage. He takes down Boaster. Lazar will also fall in the meantime. Jacob is the only one standing right now. He had a stolen Famus, but he couldn't quite get a play with it.
4 staying alive as well for Epsilon, so their money can't, well, can start to build. Going into round number 18. Cloud9 is what it's just called. I wonder what Cloud9 is. Is it a fast rush towards outside? Let's see. Smokes. The force might come out from exceL. Let's see. 3 AKs, 2 Galils as well. They are in the 7-round deficit. It has to be something quick. Something to catch them off guard. They're lining up the smokes here. Here come the fast ones. 1 smoke towards electric, but Smooya towards Ali. Oh my goodness, he doesn't miss those, does he? Gets the first kill already.
They weren't ready for it. Boaster can trade it back though, but Freddie B is ready and raring to go as he plays around the smoke. Sure, there's flashbangs soaring in consistently, but he's just able to hold that angle.
1 minute 30 left. Boaster holding off towards Popdog. They're waiting for the CT re-aggression, but actually, Freddie B gets caught off guard. The 2-man advantage now. exceL look unlikely to take this one.
But Maeve's in the backline, Snods. He could really cripple them into this round if he finds the frags that he has to connect. Takes down Lazar. It's back into a 2v2 as it's him and Cosmine to try and win this one out. Flash Peak comes through, but they're not there.
Boaster's gone towards hell. Under heaven. Leaves Windansky alone towards that B-bomb site to plant the bomb. No rotators are going to be crossing Boaster's crosshair, so essentially it's a 1 versus 2 towards that B-bomb site. Windansky's alone.
Windansky trapped on his lonesomeness could really go terribly if they actually find that initial frag. They're going to be able to clear this as well, as Maeve will be walking out first. He needs to clear towards upper. He should be spotted. He gets found out by Maeve. He goes down. Now it's all up to Boaster. He repositions around, but he gets the opening 1-tap. Suspicious of the location of Cosmine as well. He seems to be aware of it. Flashbang goes in. He also has that smoke, but he's not going to be using it just yet. He can extinguish the fire though and actually push back through. This play could work for him. He might have to kip, but he spots him out trying to get the frag. He will do so.
12-6. 6-round deficit now run out for exceL on the T-side train. A good strike called there. The smoke towards electric, the smoke towards sandwich as well to allow the players to get out of team main and Boaster to have an impact there towards Popdog. They find their first kill. And from there they play it out correctly. In the 2 versus 2 they spot Maeve and Cosmine. They know that the 2 remaining CTs are towards the A site. They directly go through connected towards B, and the bomb is planted for both in the 1 versus 2. He prevails. Anyway, though, it's going to be the eco coming out from Epsilon, only Kevlar onto Cosmine, and we'll go to pistols across the board.
Try and get these early frags right now as Connor will open it up. Takes down Freddy B. Lazar as well, going to eliminate Barbar. They want to try and get through this clean as well, though, Snaz. He needs to just be racking up frags on JKM, essentially, if he can. Build up as many frags as possible with that MAC-10. Get a healthy economy to aid you into the following round. Smooth waiting with a Deagle. Still a devilish player. He can connect such incredible frags. He has the potential to be an absolute monster with this gun. They need to try and solo him out there and take him down.
Maeve now, last alive into this one. It's looking likely that exceL are going to get to 7. Slowly but surely they are clawing this one back. I believe Epsilon can buy, though, into round number 20. So, close range with a P250. Within 8 yards, it's a one-shot headshot.
They need to try and recover that bomb, but they will be able to do so easily. They find the headshot, they can get back there and take him down. And exceL win that round. They are starting to pick up a couple of rounds here on their T side.
7-12 now. For me, on my money, exceL, if they want a chance of winning this series 2-1, or, well, essentially the only way I see it happening is 2-1, they have to take Inferno Mirage. Train, I don't think, I mean, casting Masters or the Premiership, or even the regulation season, the group stages of this tournament, I don't think we've seen exceL win a map on Train just yet. So obviously, if they can do well on this one, how are they going to fare on a more comfortable map? Anyway, this is such a good call there from Jacob. Rushes towards that B bomb, so there's no one there from Epsilon. It's a clean sheet here as the rotations come through connector.
They can get that bomb down, then Jacob can hunt as well as he has the MAC-10, try and rack up a little bit of extra cash, some more bang for his buck, as they are starting to go down those times. This is not going the way they really wanted it to. They're quite squishy, they're falling all over the place. Connor right now trying to find the frags, but he falls, he goes down. It's just on Jacob and Boaster. Jake forced to upgrade to the AK-47 there. They do have the 2 Molotovs, though, to keep them into this round.
No smokes run out for the CT side, and no kit, so these Molotovs should be able to do it.
Maeve peeks up, bounds over, but he gets the headshot. Boaster has to stay alive. It's all up to him right now. He's going to get the Molotov off. He does do it in time. Smooya couldn't block it, so they don't have the kit to go for this, but it's barely burning him. Will eventually send him off to the Burns Ward, and Boaster gets the round.
12-8 there. Just about they're going to claim that one. As we go into round number 21, it's going to be the 4-round deficit now for exceL. Slowly but surely they're bringing this one back. 3 rounds of the trot. They won the buy round. They forced the weak buy from Epsilon. They won versus the force buy. They force out the eco. And there you have it. 12-8. Same again is what they're saying. So the question is, that fast play towards the B bomb site, Epsilon, are they going to be sending 2 players towards B or 1? They've seen exceL go so aggressive towards that B site so consistently. But actually, it's going to be Maeve alone. They're going to be sending 4 outside. They're expecting more of an audacious play towards the A bomb site. And can Maeve be caught off guard?
That might actually render that double AWP investment absolutely useless as well. But Maeve, he's able to find the initial frag. Connor will trade it back. Smooya arrives on the scene with support of Barbar. Can these scopes find the kills, or will Lazar be quicker?
He has to land these shots in towards connected. There's 3 players from Epsilon there. It's all down to Lazar's AWP. He has to get the long-range kills.
Lazar, he can be an incredible AWPer when he wants to step up to the mark. Will it be today? Finds one, takes down Freddy B, resituating himself as well, trying to find more. Windansky, the close-range player, they don't know of his location. Windansky could change this round, switch it up on its head right now. He struggles a bit, but takes down Smooya in the end, leaves them in a 3 versus 2. They have the advantage. Barbar should fall as well. He spots out his head, taps him down. It's all up to Cosmine. He's so close to the T's, but he can't get on the bomb just yet. They don't know of his location, though. He could deny quite a few weapons here, as he will actually jump on the bomb as well. He could go for the defuse nods. Oh, time's right there. Has to peek up. And we'll go down eventually to the nade of Windansky. These rounds are so close.
They are indeed. 3 is all that separates these 2 teams now. A 10-5 half. Both pistols won by Epsilon. Imagine if this has gone 1-1 in terms of pistols. This could easily be, well, essentially 12-9 to exceL.
Imagine if they'd won the 2 eco rounds. They were so close to winning.
Crazy, isn't it? So many thrown rounds by Epsilon. Sorry, by exceL. But then again, you have to give credit through Epsilon to essentially delivering when they need to in the clutch rounds, the 2 versus 3s, the man disadvantages situations. But anyway, it's going to be the quasi-buy coming from Epsilon. Forces to Kevlar. There you have it, the first round again by Smooth. So good at getting these first kills. So the man advantage. Can they have a better idea and grasp of this round than what we saw exceL on their CT side on the force buys?
Is that a sign of frustration, though? Smooya, he does like to go for these quite audacious plays, but him not being on a leash this early onto that CT half, where they're starting to consistently lose rounds, do you think that could be the cracks starting to show?
Well, that's what's more scary. I'd actually rather Smooth's on a leash than being allowed to just roam the map and cause havoc across all sites. There you go. Can he get a second, though?
Let's see. That's CZ. Absolute monster in close range. They peek it smart though. They face together. Boaster takes him down. They now can commit towards this B play. They should be getting the round. It's just how much damage that Epsilon can actually do with this weaker buy. They've got 3 deagles though. On some of the players that can be incredible with this weapon.
Yep, good smoke there. Between trains allows the bomb to go down unscathed, and that's with the AWP as well towards Heaven finds a kill as the cross from Maeve tried to happen. Nevertheless, the man advantage runner for exceL and no kits for the CT side.
That's me. A little bit cheeky as he doesn't actually play very close to the smoke. He's just going to try and run through off the back of their own flashbangs, but Jacob is ready for it, takes him down. It's all up to Freddy B and Barbar. Barbar actually recovering himself the AK, just going to play for exit frag. Smart move.
Barbar now, last alive, obviously. Into this round, they went for the quasi-buy. So no real hope for them to take it. Their real goal was to try to do some economical damage, get 2 or 3 kills, well, more than that, essentially. 3 or 4 kills. But anyway, we'll go to round number 23, 12 to 10 here. exceL get to double digits after being 10-5 down and losing that second pistol. It's a 12-5 scoreline. I thought it was as good as done at that point. And there you have it. Hometown heroes, essentially. On domestic soil as well. Can they deliver? We saw it versus Infused. They had the 6-round trot to bring it back to OT and to win it in that fashion. So, Freddy B, was he your hashtag CSGO MVP?
He was my MVP for the most statistical frags, but I essentially gave the whole team of exceL the
Oh,
UK
yeah, okay. I'll give you that one. But 7 to 14 right now. The star player from Epsilon, as I say, he will whiff the shots. Give me the 2-round disadvantage round for exceL. Can they deliver this one towards PopDog and towards Team A? They're going to be pincering that A site, but they know there's an AWP towards outside already. But do they expect 2 AWPs from the CT side?
That's the thing. A bit of a different double AWP setup coming out as well. As instead of Barbar being the secondary AWP, it's Freddy B. His ferocity is normally uncontested. He's an absolutely crazy player, and him and Smooya, very similar play style, so them together could be naughty snot as he finds the initial frag, takes down Boaster. Smooya as well, trying to play off the ladder as they push in and attempt to get the frags, but Jacob overpowers him, finds that kill. Luzzer will go down, unfortunately though, but Windansky also takes down Maeve. It's all up to Windansky now, and Cosmine, from so far away, he's still so precise.
Like a smokes there, allowed the AWPs just to reign supreme in that scenario. You saw 2 early picks there from Freddy B and Smooya. Poor flashes, lack of smokes towards outside meant no shroud of cover there for exceL. Anyway, there it goes 13 to 10. If exceL win this round here, okay, if they win it, make it 13 to 11. Obviously, on the CT side, you force, you have a weak buy, UMPs, MP9s and whatnot. If exceL, you can hear it right there, they said they have nothing. The point is, if they win this round, they will have nothing in their banks. 13 to 11. They win versus the weak buy, the SMGs, the pistols, 12-11. Then suddenly Epsilon are going to be forced on their back heels onto an eco, and that could easily be a 13 to 13 scoreline. exceL, this is the round that could potentially bring it back to their favor. Can they deliver? Epsilon win both the buy rounds. They win the ecos as well. They're the ones getting these fortunate and quote-unquote lucky rounds. Well, pistol not lucky, but the force buys and whatnot. But what I'm saying is, in terms of the consistency on the buy rounds, can exceL deliver?
It's true. It's so key for them as well because they're showing all the signs of a team capable of winning this right now. They're taking these fights. They do switch up a little bit. We aren't going to see that AWP coming out. It's a 5-rifle setup. And the 2 players that needed to be going massive for the side of exceL definitely are. You've got 20 frags on both Luzzer and Connor. Everyone is coming to fruition. They just have to continue on that, find that crack, reset Epsilon. They'll leave them with no money to play with, Snods, and they could be equalizing their scoreline.
I believe this is the Cloud9 strat they spoke about. Smokes go down towards Connector, fast play towards PopDog. Freddy B finds the first though.
Freddy B getting the opening frag is going to be very effective for them. Connor falls, Smooya as well through the smoke, takes down Boaster. Smooya another kill. They're just walking into this setup right now and they can't counter it. Everyone is falling. The dream of resetting them could be slipping away. They will get that bomb down, but Jacob and Windansky fall and Epsilon get round 14. You can hear them screaming right now as they grab that one. They know how vital it was.
Freddy B playing towards Electric there, found the first towards PopDog. Boaster had to trade that kill. For some reason, he didn't want to overface. I say overface, just peek at that. You saw what happened as well. Such a good reply from Smooya. As soon as he saw the smokes go over towards the A site, he went towards Heaven, went up the ladder, and he could peer over the smokes and have free reign onto exceL.
Yeah, that higher angle, just so easy for him to actually counter them. Normally you are forced out, you have no line of sight. He still had vision.
So, round number 25 now, 14 to 10. Mac 10 there for Jacob, scout onto Luzzer. Galil's and AK, it's not looking too good as they go for the fast play towards that side.
Going to try and go for this push as the Molotov do go out early to really divide that CT setup a little bit. They have to take a lot of map control on the side of exceL, but they're still losing key players. Both are falling fairly early. Lazar as well goes down as they've spotted out the bomb. Windansky might get the frag, but it's still going to be hard for them to actually get this back in their favor as Smooya is there towards B.
2 versus 4 now. Windansky gets the cross, and actually Smooya doesn't pull the trigger just yet. Goes to the golden train. Oh, there you have it. There's a chance of the Mantis advantage. Can they take this one?
That's a massive for Axnons. That's absolutely critical. It's the only catalyst in the round they've possibly had. Windansky could be huge, but he goes down. Barbar gets the frag. Connor with the spray will claim one, but he's still got to find 2 more or keep them at bay and get this round. Freddie B will strike though, swiftly takes him down. It's a hat trick for Freddie B, a match point for Epsilon.
15 to 10 now. Epsilon have 5 chances. The closest one out in regulation. To be honest though, Jack, I'm actually quite impressed from exceL. This is Epsilon's map pick on train. They're very comfortable on this map. ESEA Premier, they beat Penta on train. They had a 16-14 versus Envious Academy last week. And they won both pistols. So, in terms of how the buy rounds have gone, exceL have actually been really showing up.
Yeah.
Issue is though, can they carry that forward into the next maps?
Freddie B actually gets stabbed down there to 40 HP by his own teammate. So, interesting stuff. Smooya though on the aggression, of course, will push out, finds the opening frag back on towards Boaster as could be the final round here for Epsilon. They might actually be able to pick this one up.
Man advantage now for Epsilon. Smooya goes right back up that ladder. He plays so aggressive every single time, it seems. The smoke as well will deny exceL's push for another 15 seconds. They have to wait for the smokes to dissipate. As they're still holding out towards B. It's going to be Smooya now and Barbar towards B. But actually, they're just holding for any aggression right now. Epsilon, they're still going to keep 2 towards B. They're not going to over-rotate just yet. The man advantage is looking likely that they can claim round number 16, and the boost will come out over the smoke, but no one's on top of the trains. You can actually see on top of brown train, on top of blue train, on top of green train as well, but you can see Epsilon, they've got their boots on the ground.
Freddie B, another frag going to go his way as he strikes towards Pop Dog, eliminates JKM, remaining just on the trio of the exceL boys now. Windansky, Lazar, and Connor. There is a lot of firepower between these 3, but getting themselves into a good position is going to be hard as Barbar already strikes and eliminates one. Smooya as well knows the push is coming towards him. They outnumber them 2 to 1. Snods, they're in good angles as well. He spots out Connor. It was up to Windansky. He couldn't quite manage it. He will fall to 60 to 10 scoreline. The home pick for Epsilon is going to be going their way.
Yep, so obviously the best of 3. Each team has their pick. Epsilon, they take theirs, they win it 16-10, they win both pistols as well. T-pistol, they get 3 rounds. CT pistol, they get 2 rounds, so 5 rounds at the back of the pistol. exceL, actually, on the buy rounds, definitely playing a lot better than I anticipated.
Yeah, that's true. Incredible stuff there. They started to actually have some momentum. It could have been insane as well. If they were actually able to get one of the opening pistol on the board, and a couple of those clutch rounds where they got themselves into 2v2 scenarios, definitely could have been exceL coming out on top there.
Yeah, who knows at that point? There's so many what-ifs right now for exceL. What if they won a pistol? What if they didn't throw away that 3 versus 2 when they had the bomb towards team main? So hopefully they can answer their own self-doubts and their own agendas, I guess. Let's see what happens, though. Next up would be Inferno. It's their pick. They're very comfortable in their map. Windansky's a big player in Inferno towards Pit, so if you're an exceL fan, I know we've got a couple in the crowd. Hopefully exceL can deliver.
Yeah, definitely true. But for right now, let's head on back and over to the desk. And guys, keep your shirts on this time.
Don't worry about that. It's in our contracts that we're not allowed. But anyway, listen, we'll have a quick break right now. When we come back, we will talk about that Epsilon win in the first map. Can exceL get it back in Inferno? We'll see you in a second.
We'll back their heads together and try and get things sorted. But Snods, we're getting into it.
Speaking of Ross and exceL, they've done a lot of preparation onto Inferno for this one. They expected Inferno to Mirage to come up in the maps here. Through the vetoes. And here we go. Round number 1 begins. The pistol round here. Map number 2. Epsilon, if they win this one, they will guarantee a spot in the playoffs. Finals.
To really come in clutch here on this opening pistol round. It means so much to them and so much in terms of the score as well. And Connor starts it off with a bang. He takes down Cosmi. It's a fantastic headshot, but they do have this B-bait setup. They can just peek at the same time and play it smart.
Let's see what they can do. Barbar now towards back boxes as well. They have Smooya with the kit on the B-bomb, so they have to hold off the push here.
They're going to try and peek out and find these frags. They're struggling to find their shots just yet, but eventually it comes all towards the side of Epsilon. They're finding these frags. It's a nicely done round. They actually do shut them down. Sure, they got map control on the side of exceL, but Epsilon quickly stomped them out.
Strange round there from exceL. They have the man advantage there. They find the first kill towards top banana. They smoke off CT. They push in towards that B bomb site. But for some reason, the exceL players were so scared to push in onto default. They didn't want to go towards dark spot, towards black boxes. It meant that the CT side could have such a good crossfire. Smoothie and Barber able to bait for each other in that scenario. And there you have it. Epsilon win the pistol. Once again, it goes to 1-0 on the first map on Train. Epsilon won both pistols, and they close now 16-10. exceL. Let's see what they can do.
Early nades here coming down towards Banana to try and keep those T players at bay. You can see the setups as well. Quite aggressive from Epsilon. This is good to see. You want to push actively, gain map control in terms of things on Inferno. But actually, Connor gets the better of Cosmin, takes him down.
There you have it. A one-man advantage off of the kill there from Connor's Deagle. Spots out another player as well. That's going to be Maeve towards top Banana. If Maeve goes down, he's the only line of defense towards the B-bomb side right now. They have 3 towards A. And only Barbar to hold down alone and anchor this B-bomb side.
Barbar, he's ready if they try and go for the quad push here. Snodzy has the FAMAS in hand as well, can just burst away and try and run straight through them. Lazar and Co are just setting up. They don't have any utility really to aid them though. No flashbangs.
Barbar about to be tested. exceL are going to be grouping up together, head towards middle. They have a flash, actually no utility right now. Let's see, they have to try face all of the players now onto Epsilon.
They are going to be pushing out. Smoothie will get one with the MP7. Boaster trades about with the P250. Windansky as well starts to find some momentum here, Snods, as they're pushing in. Freddie B does take down Lazar, though he can try and just keep roaming through them. There's going to be so much cash built up by him. And a nice round. 4K for Freddie B and Epsilon. They lose 3 players, though. That's quite a close round there.
Freddie B considered the best player in the whole of the Elite Series. And that's why individual skill and caliber that he can present in these rounds is second to none. The flick there and the pre-fire as well to get the last one. It's going to be 2-0 now. exceL did damage with the force buy, but that was the force buy. 5 players bought there. No orb into the first buy round here from exceL. And actually Barbar gets tagged from behind with a knife.
Yeah, let's take a little bit of damage. So he's left at 70 HP. They are just going for a fast split push here as they just try and take as much map control as possible. Get this round out of the way instantly. They knew there was still going to be a weak buy on exceL. Charge through. They get the last sort of bit of juice out of those SMGs and make it through with a nice bit of economy.
We need to see exceL more pumped up, louder, and firing on all cylinders across the board. This is a team that plays off of momentum and the morale within their communication and how they play off each other. Anyway, though, it's going to go to the first buy round here. As I said before, exceL went for the full 5-man force buy, so no AWP into the first buy round. It's going to be 5 AKs instead. And Epsilon are going to be carrying forward these SMGs to the first buy round. They're feeling confident.
Yeah, I feel like they just want to try and really bring the disrespect buy in, try and get this round, and even still, just run straight through the confidence of exceL.
4 SMGs and a FAMAS onto Cosmin. No rifles right now, no fuel. Well, essentially pure firepower. No M4s, no orbs right now for Epsilon. There's a high chance here that exceL can take this one.
Boaster, you can see, he's aware that Barbar could potentially go for this early play, try to take him down towards apartments. He is just tapping away, so they are completely alert of what's going on. Actually towards Banana as well. Maeve getting very low as they've situated 3 players there early. Quite an aggressive stack towards Banana Slots.
Still 3 towards B from Epsilon, but you can see already Maeve going to be rotating back towards A. They're respecting the A commitment from exceL. But obviously so far exceL can slow this one down. They have the firepower advantage, the utility advantage as well, as they slow the round down, waiting for CT re-aggression. And there you have it towards B. Smooth peeks into Connor's crosshair, and Connor finds the first kill. And look at the rotation right now from Epsilon.
This is a mass rotation. They've completely understood what was going on into the round. An overestimation here as they believe it truly will be a B take, when in reality, Snods, it seems to be A.
exceL are taking too long. They have to be decisive. They're second guessing themselves. There's a free bomb site. All there was Freddie B towards Pit with an MP7. And now they're going to be going back towards the stack here. 3 players from Epsilon. They second guess themselves, but look at the flank now onto Jacob from behind.
Jacob needs to be the hook, line, and sinker in the round. He's so vital to them actually getting a chance to pick this one up. He does peek out, takes down Maeve. A solid stop, but can he get more? Falls to Barbar, but this is the time where everyone else needs to charge in as a unit. Overwhelm, swarm the CC side defense. Cosmin gets the headshot off, tries to deny the bomb plant. They have to commit to the plant just in time. And they will actually be able to get it down, yeah.
In the nick of time, the bomb plant will go down. Windansky as well spots out the shot there for Freddie B. MP7 versus AK. You have to be favouring the submachine gun, I guess. But there you have it, the 1 versus 2. And he has the kill as well.
He can upgrade to the AK-47 those times. It's a 1 versus 2. Freddie B, he likes to win these rounds. He loves to thrive in these sort of scenarios where it just revives his individual skill. He will try and push in. It's happening away right now, so they are aware of what's occurring, but they face it at the same time. Boaster takes him down. They do get that opening round on the board, and you can see the energy starting to come out of them.
Yep. You saw as well, Boaster and Windansky taking a chug, a sip of those orange drinks. Actually, they are extremely potent caffeine drinks. So obviously, I think they said they equate to about 4 Red Bulls into one of those. So let's just say these are going to be some very hyped exceL players.
Yeah, definitely feeling the energy right now as we dive straight back into the action, of course. The early control coming out. exceL going to be holding for the push. Smokes go down. They just want to try and take a little bit more of an aggressive stance towards Banana here from Connor.
2 AWPs as well. Barbar boosted up towards Banana. And hasn't found that kill just yet. Boost towards B and a boost towards Banana as well. smooth going to peek out and sees Lazarus. Oh, actually doesn't see the. Doesn't see Lazarus just yet actually. But Connor finds the first one to Barbar. One of the AWPs already outplay right now for epsilon. It's a man advantage for exceL.
Yeah, Connor getting that initial frag is going to be very useful for them. They can just back off as well. Forces the hand of Epsilon to try and regain that control towards bottom Banana. They have to push down, get the smoke in, and rotate a player off. And they can't confidently do that just yet because they know the T's are still holding the angle.
4 versus 2. Make it the 5 versus 3 right now. 2-man advantage right now for exceL on the T side. There's a minute left on the clock as well, so they can slow this one down even more if they want to. They're going to be leaving Maeve alone towards that B bomb, so they need to peek towards bottom Banana. And actually, there you have it. exceL finds the kill onto smooth towards default. It's looking likely this one goes 3-2.
Cosmine and Maeve, last 2 remaining players on that CT side. They are just holding these tight angles as well. Cosmine knows what's occurring, but can't actively attempt to stop it just yet. Gets taken down by Jacob as well as he wins that duel, leaving it all on Maeve. He's recovered that AWP, but most likely just has to save this one, Snods. Can't actively try and go for it. It's up against 5 players on the sides of exceL. This is a flawless round from them.
Keita, our observer, if you can show us the money, please, just so we can see what Epsilon are going to be bringing to the party next round. So, 2-round loss bonus is $1,100. And you can see already, Freddie B has the most money in the Epsilon bank, and he's got 550. So he's only going to have 1,450. So the force buy right now coming out of Epsilon is going to be extremely poor. We're going to see the AWP onto Maeve that's saved. That's if he does save it. Look how close Connor is right now.
They're pushing in quite actively there. Knowing must be located towards this B bomb set. They're trying to find the kills. The no-scope comes out from Maeve, though. He's ready for more as well as he's trying to stay alive. He knows how dearly a weapon this is. Oh my goodness, he knows how important a weapon it was. And he does actually find that frag as well. The flick comes out, takes down Connor to save the century.
Force buy should come through now for Epsilon. Scoreline goes 3-2. If exceL can win this one. But of course, that is if Epsilon do force it. They can potentially go for the save here. And it seems like they're going to be doing that latter. 2,000 across the board right now for Epsilon, so they can buy into the next one, but they will be a weak buy. They need to save the AWP onto Maeve, otherwise Smooth will be deducted down essentially to just an M4.
Yeah, Maeve, of course, winning it because he had the armor into the round. He's going to go for quite an aggressive take towards Apps. It's a tight angle, but he should find it if Windansky continues on his warpath. They'll walk straight into the crosshair. He could go down, Snods. They're just spamming away right now as well to try and clear the angles and apartments. They know there could be shenanigans afoot.
Maeve with the AWP has to go big. Barbar already goes down. This should go 3-3 here into round number 6. They left Cosmin alone towards B, but actually Cosmin's going to be rotated back towards Arch. So the question is right now for Epsilon, do you go for the full stack towards A? So there's two reasons they've gone for this. They've stacked towards A to risk it. They hope exceL go towards A. But the reason as well is what they can do is guard the AWP. So once the save happens, if exceL go towards B, the pistols can all gather up and protect the AWP and try and carry it forward into round number 7.
Yeah, it's vitally important they do actually hold on to that. You want to rearm Smooth with the AWP. Give yourself a good bit of firepower to play with, as they know how important these rounds are right now. exceL's T side as well. In the past, it's looked very well done. They play it to a high pedigree. They're actually walking up towards Smooth as well. I'm with a deagle, but he can be incredibly naughty with this weapon if he plays his cards right. Tries to get the opening headshot, does take down Connor. You can see as well exceL a little bit timid to peek into him now, as they are quite scared of what he could have done if he was given a bit of a chance.
Yep, had no Kevlar there. One bullet from Jacob sent his crosshair soaring. Cosme now towards CT, trying to see if he can get a shot through the smoke there, but eventually the B bombs that will be exceL's.
Yeah, it has been overwhelmed. There's also the backstab into the late round coming out from Windansky. But he second guesses it, will actually decide to just loop up and join with his teammates. So Freddie B, he's the one wielding that saved AWP on the CT side. If they can kill him and deny him holding onto it, it will be a good feat, but seemingly unlikely so far. Windansky's the only one that really might spot him out if he extends too far.
4 players as well staying alive for exceL, which means less players to drop weapons to, less players you need to full buy utility and Kevlar. That's why your money builds. The less players you need to drop, the more money you can actually save in the bank and allow yourself to rebuy if you do lose a round. Freddie B right now going to be tested though, as Boast is close.
Oh, Boaster, he could go for the knife. He's going to butcher him. Snods takes him down. Eliminates Freddie B, debating whether or not they go for a double AWP setup as well, but it seems like they're just going to stick to the one, stick to what they know.
$1,500 invested into Boast's bank account.
We did against Infused, but even more.
So, 3 3 will be the scoreline. As we're going to run up a 7, it's going to be another buy run across the board. As I said before, Epsilon, they didn't have enough money. They had to save the AWP. Now there's no AWP, no sniper rifle essentially run out for the CT side as we go into the 7th round. 4 AKs and an AWP onto Lazar. Early aggression as well from Connor. And actually, Jacob gets the kill onto Freddie B.
Oh, Maeve and Cosme will retaliate. They nearly get that frag. Actually, Cosme in the end. What a spray.
I don't know how that one's come to fruition there for Epsilon. Still, they're the 2-man advantage here for the City side.
Oh, Barbar, he's critical depending on how he actually plays this. If you push through the smoke, he could fall at any moment, but he's actively just playing around it right now. It's smart stuff, but Lazar unfortunately misses. This is uncharacteristic of him, but he will be able to stay alive. They don't capitalize on his mistake just yet.
2 versus 4 now. 1 minute 10 on the clock, so right now exceL can wait and allow the clock to go down. They're holding for the CT aggression right now, but Epsilon, they're not taking the bait just yet. But as I say, that Barbar peeks up, goes down. Now suddenly, this is potentially winnable. If he had landed that shot, Cosme should have gone down there. Maeve is on 11 HP right now, so if he had got that kill, you've actually got to be saying exceL would be the favorites in that scenario. But then again, they're expecting the play towards B. They have Maeve on 11 HP and Smooth towards the B side. They're leaving Cosme alone towards A.
Cosme is only on 41 HP as well. He's not that healthy at all, and he doesn't have any smokes or anything to really aid him, so it's 1 flashbang is all he's got.
Playing towards, I believe it's Graveyard there, not Pit. An angle which you don't really clear out. 30 seconds left, exceL playing this one so timidly. Apprehensive to make the play.
They need to play with confidence towards the end of this. You have utility. You've got the upper hand in this scenario. They don't know how many players towards this side, but the timing works in their favor. Connor spots out Cosme. He knows all he has to do is push in, pre-fire the angle. He gets the kill. It's actually Lazar that takes him down, providing Overwatch support here, as he can hear them towards him as well, but he didn't realize it was behind him in library. Now this utility on Connor is vital. Smoke goes in to try and delay time. They only have 1 kit and it's on Maeve, so Smooth would have to recover it if Maeve goes down. Connor, Molotov to play. If he can try and molly the bomb into the late round, he's just going to hold the close angle as well. Molly off the side by Smooth. The boost comes out though as he tried to dive around. Maeve will get the headshot. They get that round and they do retaliate.
Lazar, they're not expecting the CT rotation to be that fast. If he had gone towards Pit. Imagine if he had gone towards Pit. But then again, obviously, hindsight is 20/20, and in the moment, it's hard to make the right call, especially when we have a bird's eye view of the radar as well. Nevertheless, though, nearly a miracle round there. So we'll go 4-3. Epsilon having 2 players survive as well. exceL, especially the fact that Boaster found that knife kill as well. There's a chance, a high chance at that. exceL, if they break the money, look at this. Only 2 players on Epsilon have $800. Apart from that, they're broke. exceL, if they make this 4-4, break the money onto Epsilon, force the force buy, make it 5-4, then an eco. 6-4 could be the scoreline here if exceL can take this round, but it's so crucial they do it. If not, Epsilon could be chaining rounds together and finally finding momentum on the Inferno, but nevertheless, though, put AWP into Smooth's hands. Kits for the CTs and good utility as well. 4 rifles to finish the rest of the Epsilon buy for exceL. The question is, you've tried to go towards the A side constantly. Every time they've gone towards B, they've been shut down. So now gets booted up. He's holding for an aggression. Obviously, Barbar was playing so aggressive towards this angle. But right now, exceL, they're playing passive. They're waiting for Epsilon to make the first move.
Epsilon, though, because of the rate of how many players they've been losing per round, you can see that reflected in their buy. It's a little bit low on economy, but most importantly, there's only 3 players with kits. There's a chance, if they actually do play their cards right, that they could be left in a sticky situation without a kit at the correct time.
So, bomb still towards T-steps with 45 seconds left. It's looking like eventually a fake towards the A side, then a fake towards B, maybe a double bluff back towards the A side. Oh, I guess you're about to find out. Connor, no smoke. Lars has a smoke, so we can smoke off towards CT, and they can try and sell a fake towards that B bomb site. But already, grenades thrown towards A. 30 seconds left, and exceL are trying to sell the fake. But I don't think it's been sold. And still, 2 players, towards that B bomb site right now from Epsilon.
Yeah, no over-rotators come through, but they are getting themselves ready. They're going to be pushed to the limits here as well, Snuds. There's no time for error as they have 15 seconds left on the push. They need to go in and get these initial frags. Maeve will take down the first man, though, trying to get more as well. But the dinks come back through. Boaster takes him down. Cosme gets a double. This leaves them in a horrible spot. They have to recover the bomb. It needs to be planted right now. They get it down just at the last second.
No utility there right now for exceL in the scenario. And look at their after-plant positions. They're not pushed in towards Ruin. Instead, they overpeak. Samir finds that kill. It's going to be Jacob and the 1 versus 3.
It's all up to the in-game leader of the side of exceL, Jacob. Can he lead by example here? Can he pick this round up? They so dearly need it as they're going to be pushing in, but they have so many angles they can play from Snods, and the fact they can just overwhelm him. They know where he is as well. They're trying to scare him out, force him to peek, as he will peek out, gets the first frag. He knows Smooya's tapped the bomb as well, so he's just waiting for them to come towards him. Jacob, so close, but Freddie B will take him down. Smooya can get the defuse, and they will get another round on the board.
That's one of the issues there, actually, in that scenario where, oh my god, this bomb's ticking up. Oh my goodness. You can see they're laughing.
Smooya didn't have a kit, so he jumped on it when Barbar was trying to support him. If that would have been a second later, literally a millisecond later, he would have lost the round.
My goodness. Look at those 2 kills there from Cosmin. They're crucial. So there, in this scenario, in the afterplant, if you don't have control of Ruin, it's really hard to win the afterplant position because it allows the CTs to push in and basically swarm and cluster around that site. Nevertheless, the round number 9 will begin. The force buyout from exceL. Tech9 onto Lazar. 4 AKs as well. Actually, 3 AKs and a Galil there onto Connor, but a fast play towards B here from Lazar. Trying to see if he can get the first kill.
Barbar warding the AWP as well, though. The double up setup coming out for Epsilon. Barbar can always kick up a bit of a fuss if you put him in the right scenario. So Smooya with a ridiculously tight little pixel angle as well, Snods. That's so cheeky.
Stalling for anyone from the exceL side to jump in towards apps. Try cross towards stairs. Once again, it seems exceL are seeing, and potentially they find weakness towards the B site, as it is Cosmin and Barbar this time. Barbar with the AWP as well, going to be holding the line. That exceL are going to have to flash this angle, or they're going to be walking into the scope.
Barbar faces, gets the first. They actually do dink Cosmin on the drive-by, though. This Tech9 can be lethal in close range, but Barbar will keep him out of his area of effect right now as he finds that initial frag, just holding back as well. Doesn't want him near his personal space as he double scopes in, but actually doesn't shoot Barbar. A whiff comes out from the experienced man.
3 versus 3. Maeve actually somehow dinks up the bomb plant. Both is going to be low HP now. And towards Ruin, Medansky finds the kill. Jacob as well towards Banana. Spots out the head of Freddie B. Molotov will block off the peak just yet, and there you have it. Jacob will connect the headshot. It's going to go 5 to 4.
Smooya immediately told to save there. Cannot go for this round. That round basically thrown away by Epsilon there. So many weird misplays.
It was indeed. They went for the 2-op setup. Barbar gets themselves a 2-man. Well, obviously Cosmin did die through the smoke, unfortunately there, but Barbar gets 2 kills. 4 versus 3. And somehow, some way, exceL prevail. You saw the difference though. When Dansky goes towards Ruin, he gets the kill on the CT rotation. And then as well, Jacob pushes towards Car, so he denies the rotates. You have to have control of the site to warden off the CT retake, because otherwise it's too easy for the CTs to group up and eventually retake. Anyway, round number 10 will begin. 5 to 4 will be the scoreline. The money right now is so weak onto Epsilon. And actually, one player's force, Barbar's force, they're going to go for it. They're forcing around Smooya's AWP.
Oh.
Or are they? Or is it Bar? Okay, it will be Smooya's AWP, so this is risky here. exceL, they can get a lot of rounds in a row here. They can get to 5-5, forcing Eco 6-5 here. They can get the lead after losing the pistol if they simply win versus these weak upgraded pistols.
Yeah, they need to find these frags, completely blow Epsilon's economy out of the water. They'll be left with nothing at all on that CT side. Freddie B, though, it's a very juicy little contact angle he's playing. If they peek into it, could get the initial frag. Dansky needs to be ready for it. He is. Crouch peeks, pre-fires, and gets the headshot.
That's a big kill. A big scalp to take as well. Freddie B being the star player for Epsilon, as he does fall. Man advantage here for exceL as the bomb outside apartments. Carl's been playing close range with a 5-7. And there you have it. The headshot will connect. 4 to 4 will be the numbers in terms of the manpower. There's a minute left on the clock. exceL can still slow this one down.
It's a 4v4 scenario, but the arsenal is so much stronger for exceL. They have those weapons, the upgraded firearms that can dispatch a lot of players from long range. But Smooya, he has the AWP, and if he hears a single audio cue, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually tries to go for the wall pang and could get that opening frag. This could be lethal, depending on the timing here. Flashbang goes in, he tries to react, boot to the blindness, bounces out of there, does actually get away with a lot of elegant movement there. The smoke comes in, tags off of Maves, they know what's occurring, but they have to find these kills. They're pushing into the 2-player setup. Smooya misses! The Molotov comes in as well, so his vision's blocked, he's struggling. The frag comes out for Connor. Smooya will eventually get one, but he's sent off to the Burns ward. They've secured site control.
No sits right now. No kits, sorry, for the CT side as they go into the retake. Barbar toward Ruin. Cosmin coming in fast from Banana. Jacob has the AWP as well. Boaster, full HP with that AK. It's looking likely that exceL can take this to 5 to 5. But still, they have to hold off these 2 players from Epsilon.
Jacob with the AWP. waiting for the peak to come through. He's double scoping there, a little bit of panic showing for Jacob. He's just compose himself, calm down, and find those frags. Just listen for the audio cues. Boaster gets the opening headshot, though, and it's Boaster that shuts him down. Looks like he's starting to raise his boasties a little bit, just a tad.
Just a little bit. Anyway, it's going to be 5-5 now. It's going to round number 11. Should be the eco here from Epsilon. This should mean the lead now for exceL. We've seen how strong Epsilon are with these pistols, though. On train, they won their eco rounds. Their quasi rounds were just Deagles and 5.7s and CZs. Anything is possible. May even Smooth buying HE grenades. Going to be throwing those towards middle. Can they catch Lazar off guard?
Oh, Lazar with a movement as he glides gracefully towards top mid, but he misses the opening shots. Norton goes down. Maeve kills him with a pistol. It's potentially we're actually going to throw this round away, but luckily they keep it in check. It's a 2v3, and they have the firearms. Just play it smart now, exceL.
Man advantage, firepower advantage, Kevlar as well. They have armor. And now 1 minute 25 left on the clock. The remaining 2 players here from Epsilon going to be entrenched towards A. exceL, though, going to be failing their grenades. But in this scenario, it's nearly impossible to lose if you're exceL. It's looking like they will be opting towards the A side. They might actually walk up Arch here and take the long-range duels from Arch, from Mini Pit, back towards Balcony and Co.
Yeah, they have to play angles that favor their range advantage. They know Epsilon are in a bit of a horrible spot, just warding those USPs. They're not the best weapons from an incredible distance, and they do have the stronger firepower. Actually going to take their entire way round, go through Speedway, and make their play in towards B.
Once again, another good call here from Jacob. He makes the right read versus Epsilon. And now with the sight, it's going to be 6-5 here. They're still so scared and timid. They don't want to throw this round away. On train, we saw exceL lose versus the pistols, and right now they don't want to be repeating that exact same scenario.
Yeah, I've got him towards B, but still clean and clinical CS. You clear all your angles, you check everything. You know for a fact the site is clear before you commit to the bomb plant. They keep their guns out, and they play it safe.
So, bomb's going to go down, and actually they've left an op towards middle. So Epsilon, they can try and retrieve Lazar's fallen AWP, and obviously that's $4,750 basically. There it is, right there. Laying on the floor for them to retrieve. They can maybe get AK as well, but let's see.
Pushing in quite deep there, a little bit worried that someone could have been holding towards Connect. So obviously they wanted to get that secondary AK that was dropped from Boaster. So they do recover the weapons. Seems like they will be saving it uncontested as well. So a little bit of a sour note towards the end of the one, but a silver lining for Epsilon.
I mean, you combine, well, saving yourself buying an M4, that's $3,100. Saving yourself buying an AWP, that's $4,750. If my maths doesn't fail me, that's, well, literally $8,850 that Epsilon have just picked up the floor.
Yeah, everyone getting wild as well. Boaster, he's feeling the energy now. You can hear him with the hype. This is what you need from the side of Epsilon as well. Windansky and Boaster are the 2 guys that are going to get loud. They're going to start to feel the energy. Boaster, the one that's always going to be screaming. You need to make sure his energy is always at the top.
This round's big, though. exceL, they win this one, make it 7-5. Force a weak buy, a quasi-buy from Epsilon, 8-5. At that point, you've lost the pistol and you've already won the half. Let's see if they can carry forward the momentum they've had, though, so far in these buy rounds. 4 M4s. And of course, the op onto Smooth. Oh, this is the shot there. Nevertheless, though, it's going to go to 1 minute 30 on the clock. 3 players, as I say, that they're actually made to be rotating back towards Arch. It's going to be Barbar now and Freddy B towards the A bomb site, stacked up together towards Quad.
I'm going to try and take towards the A bomb site, see if they can actually slip in and win the round. Connor and Boaster with a double entry. They take down Barbar and Freddy B, and it seems like already they're going to be backing off. Smooth peeks in on his lonesome when it seems like the call to save was made.
Oh my goodness, 7-5 now. Maeve towards Speedo will find 1 kill, but the bomb is planted. They're going to be saving their weaponry into the next one, round number 13. So, strong play there from exceL. Jacob, I'll explain the call in just a second. Maeve right now trying to play for some exits and get the AWP as well. So, the reasoning behind the call there from Jacob. He saw 2 Molotovs towards Banana, and he saw a smoke towards the end of Banana as well. That is 3 grenades thrown at the exact same time, meaning there is 3 players towards B. And obviously, if there's 5 players on the CT side, that means 2 towards A, 3 towards B. That's why he instantly went up mid, and they went up quad, because they knew exactly they had a 5 versus 2 towards the A bomb site.
It worked fantastically for them as well. Boaster and Connor, all they had to do was get those initial entries, and immediately Epsilon, they just dipped out of there. They ran away with their tail between their legs, but Smooth, he seemed to second guess it, just instantly peeked in with the AWP, got blown away.
Obviously, in the scenario, you don't really process the information given to you instantly. But nevertheless, here we go. Round number 13, 7-5. Now 2-round lead for exceL on the T side after losing their pistol as well. That's what's crucial in terms of buy rounds. exceL have won 7, Epsilon have won 2. This could easily be a 9-6 scoreline here if exceL carry on the momentum.
Try and go for some early aggression here towards bottom of Banana. They actually double nade it, so Luzza on 15 HP, they could kill him with a single rifle tap from an AK.
So, Jacob, obviously he countered the play there from Barbar, sending the fast aggression towards middle, and there's only 2 players there. Will he expect 2 towards B this time, or 3? Guess we're about to find out though. Luzza, obviously 15 HP, as you said, off of the back of those HE grenades. So far, just a slow default from exceL. They're playing map control style CS. They have control of apps. They have control, not yet of middle, but I guess eventually they can line it up. Once you have control of apartments, you can flash mid from the balcony. Both was just on. You can molly under quad as well. You can smoke off arch. And then from there, you can take control of middle. You can take control of banana. And once you have control of all the portions of the map, it's so easy to sell fakes, rotate back round, and basically call the shots as to where you commit and end the round.
Smoothie getting ready for him to try and push out here as well. He is still armed with his AWP, the weapon that he is known for being such a prolific fragger with. Let's see though if they actually will even push towards him. Just try to fake it out right now, Snods.
Oh, Maeve's getting cold feet towards that B bomb side, actually. It's a good fake so far. They seem to have sold it a little bit. Obviously, Maeve is still towards B, but he's rotating in through Ruin right now. If they smoke off CT and they smoke off Ruins, this could be it. Actually, he's towards Ruin because Epsilon expect the CT push-up arch, but nevertheless, it's going to be the 5 versus 2 now. Let's see, Maeve and Cosmin have to go huge again.
The counter volley comes in though, this wastes a lot of time, and it's actually a gap in it, and Boaster can slip on in towards the site, but let's see if Cosmin can delay this. They need to get that plant down soon though, Snods. Time is not in their favor. Jacob will commit to it, actually does get it down. Luzza and Connor find frags. They're picking this round up. It's just on Freddy B and Smooya, and once again they're gonna have to save, but Luzza connects the shot towards Freddy B, denies any save from him. Smooya is the only CT remaining into the round. He's overconfident, he peeks out. Will get Boaster, but what more can he actually achieve?
They have enough money to hunt as well. He misses that shot. Smooya about to be chased right now from all the players from exceL. They need to stop him and deny him from saving this. He gets another quick scope though. And now, oh my goodness, the flick as well. Obviously, they've lost their round right now. Epsilon that is. But if they can save that AWP, at least that's a small win.
Oh, Smooya, 4K, forcing everyone on that team to rebuy. If Luzza can kill him though, it's still going to be ever so slightly worth it, but he runs into the crosshair. Luckily, Smooya will miss the shots. They keep that AWP and don't have to invest back into that.
Round number 14. exceL, though, they did have money to hunt. So, wow, actually, it's going to be the tactical timeout there from Epsilon. I think that's the first one we've
seen for them the entire, I think, tournament, right?
I think they used some versus Envious Academy. But apart from that, this is the first time we've seen Epsilon really being tested.
It seems like there is starting to be some signs of frustration as well. Even just individually with, say, what Barbar is bringing to the table, and if the players are agreeing with it. Normally, he rules with an iron fist. Everyone gets behind him. He is undoubtedly the in-charge man. No one will ever disagree with him. But right now, it seems like the cracks are starting to show, Snods.
Potentially.
No. And they will expect that we play aggressive this round, so they will use a lot of nades in mid.
You can see him right now discussing how he feels about this and what they actually have to switch up, because they need to change something up. The style of chess they're playing isn't working.
So what he's trying to do is guess what Jacob expects him to do. Reverse psychology, essentially. Jacob knows that Epsilon's passive approach right now to their CT defense has been weak. Usually, when Smooya's on form, he's peeking towards second mid from apps. He's peeking towards banana with a good spawn. He's peeking towards middle. And Jacob, is he going to be anticipating a desperate play right now because Epsilon back against the ropes? Smooya going to be peeking up towards second mid though, not going to go for the other face towards middle. Anyway, they were going to round number 14, the penultimate round of this half. The buy comes in from Epsilon, MP7 there for Freddy B. 3 and 4s and the up onto Smooya. No kits as well. No defuse kits for the CT sides. There's extra 5 seconds they have to do when they go for the defuse.
Yeah, the full 10-second commit to a bomb plant. It's not going to be that great for them. They're all setting up as well. You can see Windansky and Jacob setting up with their utility to aid their teammates when they want to go for this strike. exceL to play their cards right. They have a good position into this round. They do charge out. First point of contact will come through. Barbar spots them, immediately learns the cavalry that starts to rotate over. Smooya gets one frag because he's trying to stay alive. Freddy B and Barbar, they have a good crossfire, but Freddy B, the confusion comes through. He shoots his own teammate. Connor strikes as well. Freddy B goes down. It's up to Maeve here to try and hold off the line. He will get the double kill, and it's all on Boaster. Falls to Cosme and Epsilon. They play it right, even when the round was so sloppy.
That's a really good strat, though. I've never seen that strategy before. So the idea there is you group up towards apartment stairs, boiler room. A smoke is thrown towards quad. What that means is any AWP towards arch, as they follow themselves out through door, they're unseen. And they use that smoke as a shroud to prevent themselves from being taken down from mid. And then suddenly, you're faced with a 5 versus 2 towards the players towards quad. They found their opening kills, but Maeve and Smooya, obviously too much to handle. Laza going for the fast peek. Actually, he can catch Smooya off guard, and there you have it. They can go fast off this, but actually the Molotov there will follow them back, take a breather, and they can slow this round down, but Laza's feeling confident there, bringing the heat to Smooya.
Doing work right now. Laza, he needs to play this sort of style as well. It's the counter mentality for Smooya. Smooya thinks he's the strong, fast, aggressive AWPer, but Laza says, you know what, anything you can do, I can do better, and he's proven that right now. Connor as well, he's been perfect in how he's played banana control, and he's doing it once again.
exceL, if they make this 9-6 in, it's looking likely, especially with the 2-man advantage they have off of the back of those 2 kills. If this goes 9-6 and they win their CT side pistol, we could definitely be seeing a 3rd map here. Nevertheless, so they have to battle versus the AWP from Barbar.
The utility is going to come out. Barbar will then the AWP. Will he find the frags? He gets one. Connor falls, but the tags are coming in. They're trying to avoid, but Freddy B goes massive into the round, so it's a double kill. And he puts them into the possible winning seat right now. But they have to find Maeve. If they eliminate Maeve, they can get that B control. But they slow it down a little bit. Going to play with the tempo, try and force someone to peek into them, allow Epsilon to make the first mistake.
30 seconds left. Maeve as well towards that B side. Has a smoke. He can smoke off CT. Molotov off towards Banana. He spots them. There you go. There's a smoke grenade, and that will delay the push here. Let's see what they can do, though.
They transfer the Molotovs right now as Maeve actually getting tagged with the smoke. Laza going to push in. They need to peek at the same time. Laza tries to bait him out. Laza, a little bit awkward there, but Jacob will find the frag. It's a 1v2. They are pushing in. They're converging towards his location. Jacob will get away with the Blom Plants nods, but he needs to try and stay alive. Barely gets out of that wide open angle as he will tiptoe in and try and work around them. He is just going to hold right now and attempt to face when the time is right. Barbar has to support his teammates. The double peek that's going to come out. Couldn't quite find the frag. The in-game leader for Epsilon will get it, and they do pick that one up.
How have they lost that? Laza there pulls his knife out, goes for the jump, but he still had the knife in his hand when he actually faced towards Maeve. That was an easy kill for him. A 5 versus 3. Somehow, some way, exceL find a way to lose that. Unlosable scenarios towards there. It's Freddy B and Barbar, the Swedish duo. Look at the kills here. They just line up perfectly, and Barbar got that 2nd kill as well. It's a crucial one to lose, but nevertheless, it will be, I believe, 8-7.
Yeah. There's still so much more potential, though. Their CT sides on Inferno for exceL are actually pretty good. This is one of the maps where the CT sides do have a lot of depth to them, but it actually works. There's consistency. We've seen how they've been switching things up as well. That common double up setup that's now been coming out has provided a huge lifeline for exceL.
Are we going to see it on Inferno? Maybe not. The pistol here is really important, though. Obviously, on Train, that map ended 16-10. But obviously, Epsilon won both pistols. They got 5 to 6 rounds off the back of just a pistol round. So in terms of buy rounds, it actually went 10-10 or 10-11. exceL, they need this pistol. They can't allow 4 out of 4 pistols to go in favor of the international lineup. Let's see those fast aggression towards B. Let's see if they can catch him off guard.
He'll be trying to B-hop up and slip straight away in towards the side, but Boaster is ready to blow them all down, but Smooya connects the shot, takes him out of the equation. Connor forced to fall back as well. He's going to be quaking in his boots. He does have a tad of support towards the side, but he's struggling to find the frags right now. Barbar eliminates Laza. Barbar as well, a double kill as Jacob goes down. Connor still hoping to do something, but it's not working out. Smooya rips straight through them. It's a hat-trick for Smooya in the opening pistol for Epsilon, and that might just tip the weight a little bit too far in their favor.
Here's the Cinderella story, potentially coming to an end here for exceL. It was such a big upset for them to beat Infused and qualify for top 4 in the playoffs. I believe they had a chance in. I know it's 8-8, but look at the skill they displayed by Barbar. And now Epsilon have taken both pistols on both maps as well. Train, they won this T and CT1. And a sim can be set right now for Inferno. Nevertheless, there's going to be 3 UMPs, 2 AKs as well. exceL go for the full eco. They're going to go for a double save again. They want extra utility, potentially 2 ops as well if they want to. But again, they're going to be forfeiting 2 rounds. It is most certainly going to go 10-8.
Nice early nades coming out from exceL though towards that banana. They are going to soften up the players ever so slightly. You can see everyone actually took a bit of shrapnel snods as they slowly set themselves up. If they do commit in, those PT-50s in close range, well, they're lost a little bit of sustain. Could take them down.
Could indeed. 1 minute 10 on the clock right now. Epsilon holding for any aggression right now in case exceL are giving them any. Oh, through the smoke, the Jaken gets tagged up there down to 18 HP, but he's still alive. So, lacking the Kevlar, lacking utility, lacking firepower as well. The odds are stacked against exceL.
Getting ready to push in towards this side now. They have utility as well. The peaks come through. Boaster gets one, but he's traded out. Windansky from the backline does damage though as he gets a double kill off. Boaster eventually falls to the AK shot of Smooya there. It's a 2 versus 3 snods, but they have weak bites. But Luzza is going crazy into this round. He starts to pick everyone up. Barbar rotates over those snods. He's got the UMP. It's a 1 versus 3, and they have the bomb. They can just play this in their own style. They have no reason to peek.
1 versus 3 now. Barbar has no utility run up to aid him in this scenario. 25 seconds left. He has to go now.
Has to push in. Has to make the play as he knows he's got no time. Will connect the headshot, but Luzza trades it. Huge round from Luzza there.
Oh, they had to win that one there. Epsilon lose versus the full eco. They had no Kevlar there. That was P250s only. They walked into the stack there again. Jaken with another good call. 9-8 is going to be the scoreline as we go into round number 18. Counter force by now from Epsilon. They want to try and bounce back and win the force buy just like exceL did to them. Pistols, the UMP there, Kevlar as well as they rush towards B.
Oh my goodness, they're running straight through the fire and the flames, but Connor is ready for it. Windansky as well. They're making themselves famous with these pharmacies right now. Snods as everyone goes down, hitting the deck. Smooya tries to land an absolutely filthy deagle shot, but he can't quite do it. Attempting to peek out, eventually takes down Windansky. Oh, another kill comes through as well. Smooya towards the end. Such insane frags, but Jaken will punish him, pops his head off, and exceL get through that round with 2 casualties.
2-man advantage right now. 2-round advantage, obviously, for the hometown heroes. The domestic team, it's exceL. So, round number 19 will begin 10-8. It's going to be the eco here from Epsilon. They forced everything they had into the last one. It should be now 11-8, but obviously sit down the last one. And with P250s, exceL brought it back. But already the man advantage, I don't think it's going to go the same way.
Yeah, boasted a nice early play. You peek out, you find that initial frag, you don't get overconfident though. You just get that 1 kill and then you back off. So if this round does for some reason start to go sour, you can just play for trades and still be able to win it out there.
4 rifles and an MP9 onto Connor. Connor, the only player here with the SMG. The SMG used to stack up as much cash as possible. The reason is the kill bonus you get on a submachine gun is double that of a rifle. There you go, $600 there in the back pocket of Connor. $600 will buy you smoke, flashbang, a Molotov as well. So each kill means extra utility. Oh,
Incredibly awkward. Connor actually works out what's going on there as eventually we'll find that frag. Jaken as well takes down Cosmine, and the final kill is going to go the way of Luzza. They're getting these rounds on the board snods. They're building themselves a buffer. But when the full buy comes back out, that is when Epsilon are really going to be bringing everything to the table.
it's not just the rounds as well. It's the fact they have 5 players staying alive in the last one. So you can see, apart from Connor having to throw away the MP9 and reinvest into the M4, $4,000 aggregately for the CT side onto 4 of those players. Epsilon, if they win this round, make it 9-11. exceL can still buy into round number 21. exceL right now looking potential favorites to finish off this one. No orb there for Luzza, 5 rifles. And here it comes, the banana take from exceL.
Connor going to sit in the bush and then peek out as he starts to flood down, but this time around, Cosmine will get that win on the board. Dansky through the blindness finds the frag somehow, and he stays alive as well, but Smooya realized that he was overextending, overstays his welcome, and kicks him out.
Windansky overstaying his welcome there towards B. Flash comes out towards middle. Luzza towards under quad right now. Has the company of Boaster. 2 towards that A side. Jaken alone towards B. Barbar gets tagged up as well with the bomb towards T steps. Let's see there as Boaster as well. Wins the duel, turns into 3 versus 3. Luzza
The timing is so important on either of these players. Lazar finds Smooya, but there's the response from Maeve. The wall bang on towards Boaster. It's a 2 versus 2 Snods. The pop flash goes through, allows him to just swing out and hope to do something. He actually goes for the old double fake. The mind game's coming in, but Lazar has read it well. He just has to hold his position, clear the angle, but the timing is not in his favor. Snods, it's so awkward. The 360 come out. Lazar gets the frag somehow.
2 versus 1 now. Lazar going to be tested once again. Barber will land the headshot though. 40 seconds left, and Jacob has the rotation. If he gets there in time, he can jump. He can spot him jumping out of apartments, but he's too late. 30 seconds left. Bomb not planted just yet, and Jacob might even push this smoke here, but actually there's a gap in it.
Oh no, Barber really trying to play the mind games here as he wants to go the entire way round and actually loop back. There is just enough time for him to do this, but Jacob should be aware shortly as he is going to clear the site, work out what's going on. Barber has all the time in the world though now. Jacob hasn't understood it. He hasn't read it correctly. He can get that bomb down, set himself up in whatever post-plant angle he wants towards B. He still has 2 flashes as well, but it's going to be meeting at the Battle of Banana here. Snods, he peeks out. Barber lets it slip. Jacob takes it down. The battle of the in-game leaders, and Jacob wins it.
I didn't think he had it there. Bomb, such a smart play from Barber as well, reading the situation. Times it perfectly to get the bomb down with 5 seconds left. And now Barber looking lifeless, defecated as well, as the body language is so starkly contrasted. I mean, the players on exceL, you can see them screaming, hyped up, and that's when exceL play their best. They really are greater than the sum of their parts. I mean, on paper, everybody perceived Method to be the best team coming into the Elite Series. But with just, I guess, just the Cinderella story, playing with their hearts on their sleeve, and putting in the most effort, they're the ones that prevailed.
They're picking up the wins. They're going huge into these games right now. Lazar donning the AWP as well. There'll be some show-stopping plays into this one, I can only imagine. Connor as well, the aggressive peak from Gdanski, but they're getting tags consistently. No trades yet, but they actually do back off. Freddie B and Cosme left on nearly sub-HP for this one.
AWP to Lazar. Same can't be said runner for Epsilon. There's no AWP for that T side. Smooya has such a big impact with the sniper on both sides, T and CT. And right now, back against the ropes, Epsilon, 4-round deficit. They've lost so many. They win both pistols, and in terms of the buy rounds, exceL are the ones delivering.
Taking that map control slowly as they encroach upon the A bomb site. They want to charge in, they want to kick the doors down and take them by storm into this round. But will exceL be ready for it? Can we see a tenacious defense into the round? Windansky gets the info play, but backs off as he plays it smart.
He would have saw the bomb as well. The smoke comes out. But let's see if the push comes in. Maeve finds the first.
Maeve with the opener as they will pop the head off. Windansky, Jacob and Co, though, they're in good crossfire angles. They can support each other as the frags are going all of the way of Epsilon, though. Freddie B, he'll find that headshot, and Lazar, he's forced into the save. This is going to be round number 9 for Epsilon.
exceL had such a good setup there. They took control of Banana with Lazar and Connor. They leave Lazar alone towards B. They have 4 players towards the A site, and having the extra rotation there from Connor still wasn't enough to combat the firepower from Epsilon. It's going to go 9 to 12 here. 4 players staying alive as well for Epsilon, so in case exceL do make it 30 to 9, obviously Epsilon can still buy.
Oh, Lazar really risking it all right now. He's gambling, Snods, as he's going for this play, but he finds the kill, takes down Smooya. He's alive and kicking still, and they're not even going to risk it. They know to just back off.
AWP will be saved. How much of an impact is that going to have onto the economy? Let's see what the money's going to be looking like for the exceL side as it goes to 12 to 3. The English boys have a 3-round advantage here as we go into round number 22. This is all their money they have left from exceL. 3 M4s. Connor gets tagged up as well, accidentally stabbed by a teammate. Nevertheless, though, 3 M4s, CZ, AWP onto Lazar. He goes for the peak.
Peeks out early as he wants to try and get that initial frag. Doesn't quite get it, but he's still playing with confidence. He's trapped there as well as the mollies are soaring through. Actually gets away, even with the timing being in the favor of Epsilon.
But they will be giving up control of Banana, which means Epsilon now, they have position to line up all the smokes they want. They can smoke off towards CT, towards Ruin. They can molly out towards black boxes as well. So, now they have control of apartments and Banana. If they can systematically take control of middle as well, they can sell a fake towards A, come back towards B, execute onto the B bomb site, and try and basically leave Windansky alone towards B and try and have a 5 versus 1 essentially.
They're going to push out. They're going to try and take this map control now. Snods hit the angle of quad and see if they can really brute force their way in. The setup is there. They're ready for this oncoming onslaught. Connor is going to be so vital to the round. He's normally so crisp and so deadly. Let's see if he can actually find these kills, though. They're going for the full fake, though, actually, Snods. The bomb waiting outside of B. They hadn't committed to this. They were just toying with them as they now want to loop back round.
Jacob's low. 15 HP for him. But Luz has the pixel angle. Doesn't land a shot.
He misses it, but he goes for the secondary shot as well. He's still holding quite a defensive angle. The smoke comes in, but he gets one kill, takes down Cosmine. It's a 3 versus 4. It's a 4v4. They have side control. Luzza hoping to push back round. Boaster towards the A site will find Barbar. It's quite awkward, though, because the timing nearly actually connects the shot through the smoke. If he stays alive and plays with his teammates, there is a chance.
Jacob now, and Freddy B towards Banana. Flip positions here to what we saw in the first half. Freddy B peeks out, lands the headshot down to Jacob. Going to take him down, and now in the 2 versus 2, they will concede and throw in the towel. exceL are going to be saving this one.
Yeah, at this point, you have to save. You can't lose these weapons. You have to keep them on you to get a partial buyout into the next round as they want to try and keep this going.
So, into round number 23, the scoreline will go 10-12. Money is going to be low for exceL. They have to save these weapons, and it's looking likely, especially as, well, essentially as Epsilon are going to be saving off towards T spawn. So, into round number 23, what's the buy going to be looking like for exceL?
It's looking weak, Snods. Not too much money. Everyone's sitting about 2K. They can try and force it to this if they really want to risk it.
Yeah, obviously, risk versus reward. You've lost 2 in a row. You will get $2,400 into the next one. So exceL, they're going to be going for the eco here, essentially, apart from the players that save their weapons. They're saving. They can buy into round number 24. So obviously, if they lose this one, it's at the end of the world for them. And for Epsilon, they're bringing this one back.
The push coming out. Cosmine, the contact play towards B, struggling to actually find these frags right now as Boaster re-peeks towards the end when he finally gets a spurt of confidence. But he doesn't get the frag. They're still all alive, though, on either side.
Smooth with the AWP. Currently has the most kills for the international side. That's Epsilon. Okay. Move towards Apps now. exceL have 3 players towards the B side. Where are the weapons, though? Luzza is towards quad. Bose is towards B. Luzza now, the only player here with weaponry from exceL.
Flashbang in, they force Luzza back as they want to try and go for this push. It's a full commit this time around as well. It's not a fake, it's no shenanigans, Snods. It's the all-out onslaught. They are ready for it, though. Luzza, the headshot comes in. Luzza barely misses that second shot. If he would have connected it, this round could have been so different. But that's the AWP. That was the key set piece that they had into the round gone. Now they have to try and go for this save.
Poster will be able to bring forward the AK, Kevlar, and the fuse kit alongside that flashbang as well into the next one. 11-12 now. Epsilon picking up 3 rounds on the trot after conceding so many to exceL's CT side. Has the momentum slipped? This is the issue I said about exceL. It seems like being such a high highs and low lows team, they win multiple rounds in a row, 4 or 5, but they lose multiple rounds as well, consistently, consecutively. They'll win 4, lose 4, win 5, lose 5. Let's see if they can keep their composure, though, and carry on the mental fortitude, because obviously this game is far from over.
The thing is, as well, the last few rounds they've actually lost is because they haven't been able to get a full buyout. It's just with the 2 weapons they've saved. This is where they can finally reinvest into more of a healthy buy. But not only with the weapons now being given back to them, they also just have to come back in mentally, as you said. Reset with that, you've got the buy, now just go back to how you were playing before.
The only worrying sign for me for exceL is the fact that there was that one round where Epsilon went for the A take, and obviously exceL had a really good rotation. Instead of they had 4 towards the side and they couldn't hold it. What is this?
Oh my goodness, playing with so much confidence as they just charge down. Smooya is blown out the server in a matter of seconds. That's ridiculous.
Blown away as well, sorry, with the pure aggression there from exceL, and here it comes, the counter-aggression towards A from Apps.
They're going to be pushing out and see if they can actually find the frags. Boaster will get one on towards Freddy B. It's up to the terrifying trio on that T side. Cosmine peeks out as he just ever so slightly edges. He's going to try and see if he can get anything, but the angle favors Windansky there. He got a little bit of skin being seen, so he can punish him, takes him down. And it's all up to Barbar and Maeve, and they're spread thin as well, Snods, nowhere near each other.
2 versus 5. Barbar leading the charge right now with the AWP. Molly will go out towards back boxes, flush out Windansky. He goes down, and With a minute left, they can maybe set this one down, but the bomb is towards middle. May finds the kill onto Jacob. Let's go with the 2 versus 3. He can actually go through CT right now. He didn't see him. Lazar didn't see him. This isn't looking good right now for exceL. They're going to be grouping up. It's going to be Connor versus 2 towards B. This could be a 2 versus 2 retake right now for exceL.
They are going to be pushing up, trying to see if they can actually slip in towards this B bomb site. Connor is there. Connor, he can be such a monster, Snods, when he plays his own game, when he's finding these frags. He knows how to deal damage. Is he ready to lay out these 2 men that are trying to brute force in and break into his home as he's waiting for the correct moment to strike? He's heard that Molotov as well. We can relay that information. They can risk it, even if it is just a fake, because there's so little time on the clock. It has to be a full commit. Connor peeks out, but he's blind. Timing not really in his favor. He gives the game away, but he kills him. Takes down Barber. It's all up to Maeve now. Time's ticking away. He has to plant right now, so he's going to try and do something. He'll go down. And exceL get the round, 13-11.
Connor playing that one so smart. Doesn't over-peek, doesn't peek out, give away his position there. 15 seconds left on the clock. Connor knows all he has to do is wait. If he waits and waits until the time ticks too far gone for the plant to be accomplished, then they'll win the round. And there you go. Round number 25 will begin. 2-round advantage. And look at the money for Epsilon. These rounds have been so close. 2 versus 1s, 2 versus 2s. exceL, if they win this one, they're going to force Epsilon into such a hard decision to go for the force buy, to go for the eco, to allow Epsilon to get to match point. exceL, they need this one. And another good setup, I like this. What they do is they take control of Banana with Lazar's AWP. They smoke off the end of Banana. They leave Lazar alone towards B. And now they can have 4 towards A. We saw it happen last time where Epsilon went for the A take, of course, towards that A site. exceL had 4 there, and it wasn't enough to hold off the aggression. This time, though, they have to step up. It has to be a different outcome here for exceL. If they win this one, they're going to be essentially so close to finishing off the job and forcing that 3rd map Mirage.
Oh yeah, if they get this round, it's so incredibly important to decide how this game is going to shape up, and the entire series, in fact. They get themselves back into a 1-1 fashion. It would all come down to one map, and smooya not going to work out today. Lazar is locked and loaded. He's ready for these attacks, and he's finding the frags. He's ready for more as well, but he misses the opening shot as Barbar will bait him out, grabs the AWP. He does recover it, but he's not going to do anything with it just yet.
40 seconds left. Maeve and Freddy B towards middle now. Eventually going to be going for that B split. Connor, can he hold off the rotations now towards Speedway?
Connor is ready to try and crack, but he picks up his knife. Connor, not prepared for this, goes down to Freddy B. Windansky set up towards the B bomb set. They could be overwhelmed. Lazar as well, unfortunately, whipping the shots. Windansky eventually gets 1 headshot, eliminates Barbar. Windansky's going huge. He's not going out on a whim. He rips his way through everyone.
They've done it! Freddy B's too far away to retrieve the bomb and plant it. It's going to be 14 now for exceL. Windansky, the veteran, played the game for so many years, and when push comes to shove there for exceL, when his team needs him, he steps up, keeps his composure, and there you have it, the massive 3K anchor kills there. The hat trick from the Irishman himself. Even the coach is giving the motivational words.
That's what you need, these little inputs from Ross. That's the thing. He's that deciding factor that's going to keep everyone calm and consistent, keep them in that grounded mood, but everyone needs to build their individual firepower. Windansky into this clip. So crisp, headshot after headshot.
Unbelievable. What I like about the coach from exceL as well is his brutal honesty. Anyway, though, aggression towards middle. Poster peeks out, and already the man advantage here. He gets 1.
The confidence plays are coming out right now, and they're working for them as well. Boaster will get the first frag. Lazar trades back as well as Cosmine hits the deck. Hungry for more. He is going to get a bit audacious. Tack down to 3 HP, so now's the time to back off, play for trades, and play it smart. Oh, unfortunate for Jacob, as smooya will find a incredible little frag there. Taps him down with a CZ, can grab his rifle. They've got a site control.
Lazar is low as well. They might have to save here as well. The bomb is planted. Yeah, rifles across the board right now for Epsilon. Kevlar as well. A flashbang, yes, but a 3 versus 3. You might as well save at this point. But then again, there's so much to play for.
They're going to try and go for it. They're gambling everything on this play. They're hoping that it's going to come up CT and the T's won't get it. Freddy B. Oh, he's so proficient from this angle. He gets so many incredible clips. Let's see if he can get another frag here as he does get one. smooya as well takes down Lazar. Connor will get 1 frag and dips out of there, but that's it. He has to just back off and stay alive, essentially. They concede that round. It's going to be 12-14. exceL unable to grab match point there.
They had a 4 versus 3 lead, and again towards A, they let it slip. To round number 26, what's the money going to be looking like right now for exceL? So, Seems like Epsilon might be taking a hint or a sign of weakness towards the A site here. exceL are going to be going for the save, though. It's just going to be the saved AK and Kevlar onto Connor. Apart from that, unarmored CT players and upgraded pistols. Deagle onto Boaster, P250s and 5.7 to Jacob and Lazar. But apart from that, that's all they have to play for.
Playing their own game still as Connor goes for that very aggressive play, but Cosmin finds the frag. They're not going to be fall into that one this time. They are set up in a aggressive position. They're going to complement each other. Just wait for the push to come towards them. Strike at the same time. Everyone gets their shots off, trying to overwhelm the opposition.
1 minute 20 on the clock. Barbar will grant them a 2-man lead. Actually tags up his teammate as well, but there you have it. A clean sweep. 5 players from Epsilon staying alive as it goes 13-14. Epsilon, if they win this map, they are going into the finals next week, next Saturday, versus Prophecy. So of course, they want to close it out here. They don't want to take a break, come back and try play exceL and Mirage, another map which is so comfortable for the UK team.
Thing is, because of the way they actually invested into this, they're going to have to go for this round as well on a week bye, reinvest into the following one, play it out for 14-14. It's the old nade strat though, Snods. Nade down from Banana and mid, and then just push in, converge, play with confidence and just try and get these frags, but they're just holding with the rifles. Cosmin gets a double, Freddy B a double as well, and Cosmin for the final frag. All headshots, all action, all the time.
Look how crisp these players are. Anyway though, it's going to be round number 29, 14-14. Here we have it. exceL, they will have a goodbye, but so will Epsilon. 4 AKs for them, AWP onto Smuya. Currently has the most kills in the server at 25. And Connor and Boaster, actually, the players stepping up for exceL, top fragging. But here we have it, 14-14, 3 players sent towards the B. Banana portion of the map, aggression towards second mid as well. And already, though, the first frag found by Boaster.
Yeah, the aggression wasn't really working out in their favor, maybe overcompensating right now as they've got a little bit too confident. They are getting tags back though, so either side is fairly low. Windansky pushing up to the aggressive angle. They are set up quite well to deal with this though, Snods, as Lazar gets that first frag. Cosmin as well can go down in a matter of seconds. Windansky pulls it off, and it's just up to Barbar and Freddy B to find out who is going to get the first match point here.
Such a good setup there towards the B side from exceL. They had the bait set up, they had the AWP holding the angle. They weren't expecting Windansky, they're playing the cubby. And there you have it, the bait and switch will grant the 2-man lead for exceL. Obviously, we've seen exceL already lose with the man advantage, but right now, into the penultimate round of this regulation, they need to secure this one.
Oh, look at Jacob. Jacob is going to be so useful right now, Snods. He's so impactful, so decisive on how this round goes, and he gets the kill, takes down Barbar. Freddy B is just left miles away from the action. He is coming towards A, but it's just one man. He is incredible individually, but right now, is he going to be incredible in a clutch?
1 versus 4, 35 seconds left. He's basically in a 1 versus 2 towards A, though. Jacob towards Pit, and of course, Windansky towards Arch.
Jacob is ready for the push, peeks out, Freddy B overreacts, he panics as he hammers down on the trigger, tapping away, hoping he is going to reface towards him, but Freddy B with a headshot blows Windansky out of the server. He's only got 20 seconds though, Snods. It's now or never, it's do or die for Freddy B. As he will make his approach through, slips on towards the site, has to go for the bomb plant. They can backstab him. They are going to be appearing out. Connor gets the angle, takes him down. They grab match point. exceL 1 round away from deciding if they take this to the third map, if they go into Mirage, or if this is going to be overtime.
15-14 now for exceL. 1 round away from going to a third map, Mirage. Another one of their staple maps here. In terms of the veto, they don't really see too much success on Train, which was Epsilon's pick. Mirage and Inferno are their home maps. So, going into round number 30 right now, Epsilon 1 away as well from forcing overtime. Aggression and grenades towards Banana thrown by exceL, but actually, let's see. Oh, that nade did so much damage, so much splash damage. All these players are low right now for Epsilon.
Everyone is so low, they were cut off guard by the Molotov as well. Connor still goes for his peak. Connor getting the early tags out. They are insane right now as they're finding the frags. Windansky and Connor shut them down. Windansky, a double kill comes out. It's just left on Smuya and Freddy B, and they are terrified.
2 versus 5 right now, 1 minute 20 left on the clock. It's looking a high chance here through the smoke as well. Connor finds a second. There you have it, 5 versus 1. Freddy B last alive in the clutch. It's going to go to Mirage.
The Irishmen just going huge. It's insanity from them, Snods, as they rip their way through, making everyone proud right now in the arena, as it's just up to Freddy B to try and take this into overtime.
Bomb towards these stairs, has to go all the way around, loop back round and find the bomb and plant the bomb with 50 seconds left. And you can see right now when Dansky sees him, he spots him out. Now they know exactly where Freddie B is.
They know where he is. They're converging towards him as well. They're just tapping down. Freddie B hoping to find these frags, keep himself in the action. But he's caught between a rock and a hard place, and the rock's going to fall in. That man is Lazar. He is the rock of that team as he shuts them down with the orb. Consistent frags. They get that map. It goes 1-1, Snods.
What's crazy as well to me is the fact that Epsilon were able to pick up both those pistols. You got to think of it like this. That eco round they won essentially put them over the line to 16-14. A close affair, but going on to Mirage, another map which exceL are so comfortable on. It's one of the home and staple maps. This is going to be a 50-50 going to the last one. If exceL can change up their pistol strats, for what we've seen so far, and claim one of these pistols in one of these maps, maybe that's the defining factor which makes it, well, I guess lenient beat exceL on this map. That was the map where Freddie B went absolutely nuclear.
Wild,
yeah. Towards that A site on the CT side, he is such a strong anchor, doesn't overface, always has good counter grenades, good counter molotovs. He buys time to the rotation through jungle, through CT and whatnot. We go into the first pistol here of the last map of the night. exceL starting on the T side. Epsilon on the CT. Let's see what the buy is going to be like across the board right now. Obviously, usually, it's Mave by the smoke diffuse kit, and obviously it's going to be like that just now. Forces the Kevlar for the CT side. Mave, smoke diffuse kit. For exceL, Windansky, smoked up a flashbang, smoke towards mid, try and keep players towards mid. And this might be a fast player, fast flashes towards B.
Seems like it is going to be a variety on the Jacob Snods as they do go for this slow contact play, methodical, yet will it be masterful?
Oh no, they're playing retake towards A. They have a kit though, so maybe there's a chance they win this one. But anyway, Barbar gets the fadeaway headshot.
Barbar getting the opener is going to be nice for Epsilon. They get themselves in a manageable position as well. Cosmin actually towards short, overwhelmed it seems, somehow finds that kill eventually. A very odd conflict. Freddie B also biting away, takes down Boaster. Windansky's the only one for the T side so far to actually bite back as he does take down Freddie B. Connor falls. It's all up to Windansky. The bomb hasn't even gone down. No cash there. They had site control for so long as well.
1-0 now. 5 out of 5 pistols have been won by Epsilon. The pistol rounds grant you such an advantage on your CT side. Being able to have a better chance at establishing a good economy for the rest of the half does make a big difference. As we go into round number 2, it's going to be the force play from exceL. Obviously not getting the bomb down means they will be forcing this one. 2 Deagles, 2 Tit9s, and the PT50, but loves his force as well, which means we're going to be seeing no AWP onto him into the first buy round.
Push coming out. Cosmin going to peek right now and try and find that initial frag. Does take down Windansky. You expect them to get this round though. The difference is, can exceL actually force it to be a little bit of a costly one? Cause casualties, get frags in there early, or get that bomb plant. And on the flip side, Epsilon, they just want to rack up money with his SMGs.
Bomb. Shifting it back towards B. Cosmin as well towards short. It's going to be 2 here from Epsilon towards the B bomb site. Barbar as well towards CT, so fast rotation. Back towards B. Connor, actually, does Mave not see his leg standing up there? Don't think he does. So, Connor's going for the peek.
Oh, Connor with a tag as well. Initially does actually dink him down. He's got that Deagle. He can be pretty powerful with it and blows him away. Mave will fall. Lazar could cut them off as well towards mid. Dinks Barbar in the head. Blows him out of the service nodes. It's just up to Cosmin and Smooya. They do have the better weaponry, and Cosmin will get the angle. Taps down Connor. Lazar is the last one alive. If for some reason he doesn't actually charge in and get the opening frag, there's always a chance of the bomb plant. You can see Epsilon not quite sure what he's up to yet.
Lazar trying to fake the play back towards T-spawn, towards A. But unfortunately for him, Cosmo's no longer towards short. Actually moved back towards Van, and you can see defecated faces right now onto the exceL side. Nevertheless, though, round number 3. Epsilon had 2 players staying alive, so their money won't be too strong. Already, only player of actual cash is Smooya, 2,850. But then again, exceL broke after losing the pistol and their force by pistols across the board. No careful as well. And Freddie B the MP9.
Oh, Freddie B charging through. He's getting himself a bit of a cash border. It's a bonus ball right now as it comes up huge for him. All the frags going to go his way. Barbar for the final kill on Jacob there. They get that cash, but this is where it gets real.
3-0 now as we go into the first buy round here on the final map. So, are they going to carry forward these 2 MP9s? Or are they not going to risk it this time and instead disregard the submachine guns and rebuy M4s. Freddy B gonna drop the MP9. He's gonna buy an M4 instead. It's gonna be 3 M4s, MP9 to Barbar. And actually, Barbar jumps out window and goes towards underpass.
Barbar getting a read off, knowing that exceL have been trying to take that underpass control early, does want to counter it.
So Maeve has a flashbang. He uses it. Barbar's gonna peek with it, but actually, no one from exceL is close towards Barbar just yet. They're playing so passive right now. You can see they have no presence towards mid, no presence towards A. Instead, they're banking on the eventual execute towards that B bomb site potentially. Jacob going to be challenging Barbar, and he wins it 5 versus 4.
Yeah, nice early frag on the board there for them. They eliminate Barbar. He was the man that was supposed to actually be the thorn on their side as well, cut off the early map control, and leave them at a deficit. Instead, they find the frag, they can now reposition. Aggression coming out towards mid as he was essentially the only player there defending it. You do have the boost setup coming out though with Cosmin. Cosmin been looking on point in the series as well.
Towards short, he has to go huge. Finds Jacob, gets the tag, but doesn't quite get the kill. Connor finds it. And now the impending doom towards short here for Epsilon.
Maeve, he is the only reason they could try and stay alive is this one, but he wasn't ready. The push comes out from Boaster. He eliminates him. They've got site control now, so they're going to swarm in. Smooya might be there, but he can't push on his own. He's got to wait for Freddy B, and Freddy B is still trapped towards A. It seems like Smooya just wants to try and find one frag and then back off.
2 versus 5. The chance of them winning the round is so unlikely, especially Smooya having the AWP as well. In the retake is such an awkward weapon to use, having the scope. Something nice flick there onto Connor, but nevertheless, 4 players run out alive for exceL. Going into round number 5, they win the first buy round. It's the exact same storyline from both these maps on Train and on Inferno, where exceL are so strong on these buy rounds, but obviously on Inferno they let 2 rounds slip versus the Pistols. On Train they let multiple rounds slip as well versus Ecos or rounds where they had the advantage. But already you can hear probably through my microphone Boaster screaming away. He's trying to get his team rallied up right now, hyped as well, going into round number 5.
Got to raise your Jacobs.
Well, obviously we saw the Jacob already in the pistol round.
Yeah, it's true. He was going for it. He's bringing the pain right now. The squad is getting in there. Or raise your Rosses. I guess that works.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I think Ross is the unsung hero for the exceL side. He puts in so much effort into this team. But anyway, it's going to be round number 5, the buy out from both teams. 5 rifles right now for exceL, Khalil onto Connor, and 4 onto both the 3 AKs as well to finish off the rest of that T-buy. For Epsilon, it's 4 and 4s in the AWP onto Smooya. Because right now, Epsilon are just holding. We saw aggression from Barbar on the first buy round towards underpass, but right now, they're not going to be risking it. Bomb still towards middle. It's looking like eventually exceL will go for the late mid take. Once you have control of mid, you're in a scenario where you can try and go through connector, split up short, try and pincer the sides through connector, ramp and palace, or towards B-apps, and of course, B short. I think we're about to find out. Smoke comes out towards window there from Wendansky. Does it land? It does. That's a hard smoke to land, and he does it. Now it begins the late mid control here, and the flash comes in towards connector.
This is the classic mid take we see from exceL as well, with the flashbang going out and the secondary smoke being donned, but it's been dismantled. Epsilon, they had a good read on it. They knew how to deal with it right now as the frags are coming in thick and fast fashion. Jacob is low as well. Luzzer goes down. Jacob just falls to Freddy B. It's such a clean sweep. They had the perfect setup. That was the strategy they found so much success with, but it doesn't work today.
So when we saw them in other leagues, actually as well on in the Elite Series, basically the idea on their T-side default is they hold towards Palace and ramp from T-spawn. They hold towards B apartments. They send, well, I say they send. They hold essentially at the start of the round towards middle. They hold for any aggression from the CT side, and then eventually, when Dansky, he stops holding A ramp and Palace, he smokes out window, and then they take late mid control. But obviously you can see right now, no one from middle, towards middle, sorry, from exceL. 5 players towards A, they pin the grenade, the flashes do bloom, and here comes the attack towards A.
Connor's going to be charging in. He's got himself his old favourite hand cannon, but Barbar blows him away in a matter of seconds. Freddy B as well will strike, takes down Boaster. They have these rifles to play with, but they're not even getting a chance to pull the trigger right now as Cosmin hammers down as well. It's all going the way of Epsilon. The final frag will be Freddy B's. You know what it seems like, Snods. Freddy B on Mirage once again up to his old tricks.
He had such a big impact. And every single time we saw them play Mirage towards the A side, I said it, he's so strong towards A when they're on the defensive side. Found himself a 3K there towards stairs. So into round number 7, the eco now from exceL. It's looking likely that Epsilon should go to 6-1. And at that point, exceL will have a 5-round deficit. But anyway, it's going to be the eco right now. So another round here for Epsilon where they can build up cash, have 4 or 5 stay alive, and further their increased money.
Smooth is ready for this play, though. Knows they're going to come towards B. The pixel angle's in play. Does actually miss it as he tried to go for the initial pick. The whiff comes through as well on the second shot, but the HE's can do so much damage. It's the Molotov, actually. Everyone is getting crispy right now as it is just left. When Dansky and Jacob, they have no real firepower, and Maeve will spot them both out.
So 6-1 is the scoreline as we go into round number 8. This is a round now for exceL where they have to take it. I know I say that a lot, where they have to win these rounds and why not. But the reason being is, if you give Epsilon too much momentum, too much space, too much respect, they will run away with it. Anyway, they're going to round number 8. Are we going to see the same defense from exceL? They already tried the set strategy towards the A side, the smokes, towards jungle, stairs, towards CT. It didn't work out too well for them. The late mid take didn't work as well, but actually they're going to be going towards that B site this time. They tried mid, they tried A, and now, as they tick away the sites and the areas of the map off their checklist, the final one is going to be the B-bomb site.
Maeve is ready for this potential push. exceL, they found success at B in a few rounds.
Oh my god, that's so smart. They can actually fake their mid control. Connor has smoked off window from B apartments, essentially. Look, window smoked. They smoked out connector as well, all from the B portion of the map. And look how far pushed up Smooya and Cosmin are. Maeve alone towards the site, but actually exceL, they're not budging just yet.
Oh, Maeve, it's a cheeky little angle, though, and he will find the initial frag. Bounces off as well as the flashbang goes in. They respond with the Molotovs to try and get him out of any power play positions as he is starting to fall back. But Freddie B and Smooya still do damage. This round for exceL was so smart, but unfortunately, it was the brawn that let them down, not the brain. Leaving it on Boaster to try and do some damage. He has actually stepping up to the mark, though. Already a double kill comes through for him. Smart play as he crouches down so he cannot be seen. Tiptoes through, but gets spotted by Smooya.
7-1 now. The defense is so strong right now from Epsilon. Smooya's up as well, is able to find so many kills towards short. You can see that it's basically, look at that, they're walking into his scope. A 3K from him. He had the most kills in the server on Inferno. But right now, it's Freddie B and Cosmi delivering from the Epsilon side. Another weak buy here from exceL. They're going to be on pistols, no armor. Oh, armor there only onto Connor. 3 deagles, 2 P250s. They're going to be wanting to save this round as they go into round number 10 so they can have a buy in that one. But again, it's looking extremely likely Epsilon will get to an 8-1 lead. And a 7-round buffer already on their CT side. It's not looking good.
Oh, Boaster with the opening frag. Takes down Smooya, peeks out though. And will be traded back by Cosmi, and Freddie B is ready towards connector as well, but they go for the boost play. Could try and get in the back line, but Freddie B peeks out. He's popping heads right now. Luzza with a recovered orb will do damage. Luzza! So 6 so far. He's already got 2 frags into the round, Snods. It's a 2v2. Windansky, he could be the impactful factor here and decide the round. He will get the shot, but unfortunately Luzza has already fallen.
Bomb all the way towards back middle as well. It's going to be the 1 versus 1. Windansky found a kill towards the A side, the deagle in hand, and Maeve spots him. Another push comes in.
Oh my god! Peeks with a deagle, gets the tag. Didn't want to try and risk it with the AWP. Will go down, unfortunately, but still, tight round.
Yeah, he didn't actually expect the face there from Maeve. He thought Maeve was going to run towards back boxes and play the time, but instead, it's going to go 8-1. exceL are facing a 7-round deficit right now on their T side. They have to step up and deliver. Epsilon already on the CT side after just 9 rounds being played, have won the half at 8 rounds. The best that exceL can get is 7, but already Barbar has the first towards window.
Jacob trying to play with the spawn there. Barbar, double kill comes through as well. He is blasting everyone around right now with the AWP. Smooya as well from the secondary AWP. Going to find that frag on Windansky. It's just Boaster and Connor left into the round. Boaster recovers Jacob's AWP. Looks like they are going to call for the pause in the next round as well. Smart play from exceL to try to talk things out, reset themselves. Their T-sides normally very effective, but right now they just can't get it off the ground.
Connor, in the 1 versus 5 now, 1:50 on the clock, has the bomb. But let's see now. The money is strong for Epsilon, but he can try and take a few weapons and dent the CT economy as much as possible before going down.
Connor slowly slipping out. He's got his AK ready to try and slay here. Will he actually find any potential frags? Tiptoes through, unfortunately overwhelmed. Too many angles to focus on at once. Epsilon take him down. 9 rounds already secured. Off the back of this board, they really need to get something working for them, Snods. There's potential that if they somehow get reinvigorated, they can get at max 6 rounds. That's enough of a buffer, but they have to play an incredible CT half.
You say 9-6, but the issue here is the fact that exceL's money is going to be extremely low. They can go for a half quasi-buy here, essentially Tech-9's, armor, and light utility, but it is looking well, there's a high chance that it does go 10-1, just when you look at the money. Ross right now trying to give his best input as possible. All he has is a minute every single pause to give the wisest words he possibly can to his team. If you're the coach right now for exceL, what do you really say? Towards B, they've been shut down. Cosmine and Maeve have been playing so well towards B apartments. They've been playing aggressive. They get early information. The counter grenades are good as well. If Cosmine finds the first kill, he's instantly going for the counter flash, the counter Molotov, buying time for Barbar or Smooth to rotate in from short or through kitchen towards the A site. You're going versus Freddy B, so that's really all the explanation I need to give. And then towards middle, Barbar has really been locking it down.
Barbar, he's been on point into this game. A lot more adaptation coming out from him, really. He's taken not only the mantle or the caller, but also the impact fragger.
So, round of 11 now. Obviously, an 8-round advantage here for the CT side. Epsilon, the international lineup, currently definitely firing on all cylinders. Lads are trying to take the optimals ramp, trying to find the first kill, see if anyone actually crosses towards connector. But instead, they're banking that exceL go towards A. 3 players here. Smooth the ADP towards ticket booth. Cosmine towards under balcony. And Freddy B under balcony as well. Is it the good read though? Is it the right read? And actually Maeve, I said he gets aggressive towards apartments, but look again, he's pushed. He has all the information he needs. Barbar has the op as well towards mid. Another very good round here from Epsilon. Their CT setups are second to none.
Smoke comes in early as they attempt to just slowly wander in. Take it as it comes. And just slowly make their approach. Barbar is ready though, Snods. He has the AWP scoped in to try and peer if they try and go for the connector burst. He will be completely aware of the plays occurring. He gets the information. Maeve as well strikes with the correct timing from miles away at underpass. He's already backed off and repositioned, so exceL going to be a bit panicked.
The one time they don't go for the default, they don't hold for the pushes. Already Freddy B Smooth find kills as well. Luz up in the smoke eventually goes down. It's going to go 10-1 here. The buy doesn't work out for exceL. A 9-round advantage now as we go into round number 12.
Good stuff so far from Epsilon. They're absolutely crushing it on their CT half. They've got a great read and incredible understanding of what is being done on that T side from exceL. exceL, they have to adapt, but they don't really have any firepower to allow them to do so in an aggressive manner.
Here it is again. Another weak buy from exceL. It's going to be the quasi-buy. Tech-9s, the Eagles, PT-50s, light utility, Kevlar onto 4 players as they go for the fast play towards middle. Luzza gets flashed through the smoke, trying to catch a player off guard towards connector. He does eventually find the kill, but eventually gets traded out.
Yeah, Boaster as well takes down Cosmine now as they have a huge grasp on the round. Snods, this is the position they wanted to be in off the back of a Tech-9 buy as well. It's not really how you suspected it would go. They've got 10 rounds on Epsilon. Is this going to be number 11, or will they actually let this fall and rearm everyone on exceL with their scavenged weapons? You can see Maeve holding aggressively towards short. Smooya essentially just next door as he holds close towards CP elbow. Window spots out Windansky. Does eliminate him. It's on Boaster and Connor now. Boaster the only one that actually has been able to recover a rifle just yet. He's got that AK and he's just holding, just playing it smart. Will they fall into his trap? And apparently they will. Boaster gets one. He has no reason to peek towards Smooya yet as well, so they can grab that B bomb site.
Ooh, he expects to play towards A. Actually, the bomb's planted towards that B bomb site. Smooth going the wrong way here. And now he can save. He has the kit, so he can maybe go for it. Actually, they have a 10-1 lead. They have good money into this. Is he going to go for it? Let's see. Has the M4 now. Disregards the AWP. He's going towards short. He's actually going for this. One thing he can do as well is deny the saves and the weaponry for exceL.
He can just charge in with this M4. Run the risk here. They can always backstab from short as well, and that's just what Boaster's going to do. Going to walk up behind him, get ready for the correct moment to strike. A one-bullet tap comes through. They take him down. They get their second round. It's not enough of a buffer yet, but they're getting there. It's a start.
10-2. exceL find one off of the back of their quasi-buy. The 4 sets of Kevlar, Deagles, PT-50s, a Tech-9 as well as all they needed to win that one. The aggression towards middle catched them off guard, but will it work again? 10-2 with the scoreline now. Epsilon already on double digits on their CT half. As we go into round number 13, exceL, they have to finish 10-5 if they want a chance at this one.
Trying to take that map control early as they speed straight through down mid. It is going to be split push, the pincer play, but Smooya, he's holding the choke point. He's finding the kills that are critical to their success as well. Takes down Connor, such a big impact fragger lost for exceL in the opening moments of the round. He's still doing more. Smooya just getting all of the frags until Boaster will end his reign of terror. Windansky as well takes down Cosmine. Luzza comes into effect as Freddie B goes down, Snods.
Man advantage for exceL here. Kids there for the CT side, a good utility as well. Maeve towards CT and the fast rotation, but the counter flush there will deny the peak.
Maeve, he is just going to try and peek out ever so slightly, daintily show his face right now as he gets the opening headshot, nearly the second as well, as he's firing away like an absolute lunatic. Barbar misses the important kill. It takes a double scope, but he still commits to it. Boaster, confusion there as why he's actually fully committed to that plant.
Barbar going to rotate around as well. Maeve towards jungle. Barbar going back towards CT, and there you have it. Luzza finds the kill. It's going to be the 1 versus 1 up, but the dink has happened. Barbar can use his pistol now. One shot will take him down. And Luzza can go towards B here if he expects to play. And there you have it. This could be a good read here.
Luzza, smart stuff. Get out of there. Reposition over towards B. Barbar has only just arrived on the site. He could waste a lot of time. Will this be the double fake from Luzza? Actually, no. Just clearing it out as he does go for the full commit on the B bomb site. He is low. Barbar wields the AWP. He has the Molotov and the smoke to play with to aid him here. Luzza can't mess about into this round.
1 versus 1, 9 HP. Barbar knows he's low. You can see him leading the charge with the USP. One shot from that USP will take him down to the body. So, question is, does Barbar smoke, tap it, and force the peak? Or does he walk into the crosshair of Luzza?
Oh, he is stepping. You can see Luzza hears this now. He knows what's going on, but he jump faces! The timing isn't in his side. Luzza upset about this play. Barbar takes him down, and he's just going to get that defuse as well. 11 rounds secured for Epsilon now.
11 to 2. A 9-round advantage still for the CT side as we go into the next one. Really isn't looking good for exceL right now. AWP onto Boaster. Has he got a really good spawn or something? Can we see Boaster's? Okay, so he has a spawn towards ramp. He might actually... I wonder if he goes for the cross peak or actually jumps on top of the ledge there and peeks towards CT.
Let's wait and see as he is just going to swing straight out. Tries to find Barbar, but the timing just not in his favor, unfortunately, for the round.
Barbar towards mid as well. Once again, actually I say once again, Barbar wielding the AWP, Smooya not on it, and Cosmin then lose the duel to Connor, and the man advantage right now into round number 14 for exceL.
It's a pretty huge kill as he does take down Connor. It gives him a bit of a lifeline to play with. Unfortunately, Connor just left on 10 HP. He will trade off with Jacob, give him the AK, and take the Mach 10 for the duration of this round.
Flashbang comes in, Luzza turns for it though. He gets the headshot there onto Maeve. It's going to be the 5 versus 3 now. We saw them lose these scenarios on Inferno. But look, there's no one towards the B side of the map right now from Epsilon. It's looking so good right now for exceL in this one.
Luzza looking fantastic with the rifle as well. We said he can be insane with this weapon. An artist with the AK at times.
1 minute left of the clock. They can't give away another kill versus the AWP here. And already up short, Smooya's playing aggressive.
Oh, Barbar chimes in, eliminates Boaster. The proxy AWPer into the round has fallen. Smooya just waiting to make the play here, but the kills are coming up. exceL, it's just down to the 1 versus 1. Windansky and Barbar. Barbar, the in-game leader for the side of Epsilon, finds the kill somehow, takes down Windansky. Floods on towards the site.
Oh,
the anger showing there.
the disrespect onto Windansky. These guys are old friends. I forgot about this.
Yeah, they've known each other for a while.
Years and years. Actually, at the start of CSGO, Barbar and Windansky used to team, and actually Windansky kicked Barbar from their team. Funny how the tides have turned, I guess, and how things eventually have ended up here. So, 12 to 2, 10-man advantage right now for Epsilon on the CT side. As we go into the final one. Bye, though. Connor with the AWP this time, so it seems like they're just shuffling it around, juggling between each player. Goes for the exact same peak. So they're going to be leaving Jacob alone towards mid. He has grenades there to try and sell a fake towards middle, keep players isolated and focused towards mid. And actually the attack and the commitment from exceL is going to be ending towards the A side.
Yep, exceL's ready to try and go for this burst play. They know it's desperation, but they have to try and make it work. Barbar gets one as he eliminates Boaster. He's ready for more as well. He's fast and furious with his AWP right now, but he can't quite find the frags. Luzza's just going to run straight towards him and attempt to take him on in close range combat. A little bit of an awkward confrontation. Still not finding him just yet. Luzza last alive. Eventually will go down to Barbar. 13 to 2 at the half. An incredible performance on their CT half. But here's the thing. exceL, 2 rounds. They do have a very slight chance. They love to make it hard for themselves, Nods, especially on Mirage. We've seen it before, where they run 10 rounds back-to-back against Infused.
think it was more than that, wasn't it? Was it? How much was it?
Yeah, it was around the range of 10 rounds, I think.
Yeah, it was 10 rounds actually. Yeah, because it was 9 to 15, and then obviously 15 to 9.
Yeah.
19, sorry. Anyway, though, obviously, even if they win 10 rounds in a row, Jack, they're still going to be at a deficit. 13 to 2, 11-round lead for Epsilon now, as the sides will be flipped. The international lineup going to be playing on the terrorist side versus exceL. The hometown team going to be on the defensive side now. On this pistol, though, for exceL, do they try and change things up? Do they risk a stack towards one of the halves of the map? And actually, it seems like they will be 3 towards B already. An aggression, 4 players towards middle right now from Epsilon.
Brute forcing their way through right now, as it seems like it is actually going to be a late round play towards the B-bomb. So actually the bomb going through connector here. So they could be walking straight into the crosshair of Connor. Not someone I really want to go up against on these pistol rounds. Unfortunately for Boaster, he falls. Connor as well, blown away by Cosmine. Really bringing it all to the table right now, as Epsilon want to lock this down off the back of the opening pistol round. Luzza attempting to connect the shots, but can't quite do it.
Finds one. It's going to be the 2 versus 3 now. No kit just yet, though. Bomb is ticking away, and Luzza eventually going to be tested towards CT.
He will fall. It's all on Windansky. He's got 2 frags into the round. He doesn't have a kit. He does have a tad of armor to aid him. Still, though. Let's see how it will go. Approaches in. Cosmin holds the angle. Cosmin tries to get the frag. Can't quite do it. It's a bit of a struggle. Windansky takes him down. Switches out to the Glock as well. There's no real time, so he has to find the frag right now. Barbar's the last alive. Barbar's going to get behind him. Barbar can go for the knife. Oh, no. Barbar takes him down.
Calling him by his first name, you can see Windansky off field just laughing that one off. He knows it's his friendly banter. All still mates, of course.
All still mates.
All still mates, of course. Anyway, though, 14 to 2. 12-round lead now for Epsilon. They win the pistol. They go 6 for 6 in terms of pistols. Sonny said it. Herald on the desk, he said he thought it was going to be a whitewash onto either side, either in favor of exceL or Epsilon. And he was correct. 40 to 2 now. The force fire from exceL, scout onto Luzza. USPs, sorry, upgraded pistols as well, but already Cosby first the first was ramp. It should be match pointed for Epsilon.
Yeah, this is them going to be able to grab that match spot and decide themselves essentially if they are going to make it towards the grand final. Freddie B and Barbar, they get the exits as they take their approach towards the A bomb site. Luzza and Jacob, the final 2 remaining players. Jacob gets tagged down low, will fall to Smuya. It's all on Luzza here, wielding the scout, as he will get these early taps out. I mean, there is no bomb plant just yet, but he gets tagged down, falls to Freddie B. They've got match point. They're 1 round away from getting that spot in the grand final against Prophecy.
15 to 2. 13 chances now for Epsilon to eventually close this one out. exceL can't let anything slip here.